This is your girl Q La La, and you are listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Young Moolah, baby. Yeah. Y'all ready? I admit that you almost had me. I admit I was almost crazy. Had me thinking about calling that night and let her know where she could come and meet me. But it's cool, I'ma be a lady. She thinks she cute, but she don't face me. And if you knew about all of this good luck, you'll be missing out on you wouldn't have saved me. Can't say I'm not hurt. I'll be damned if I'm broken. What we had is now hers. Let her know she can have it. 'Cause I can't stay here if there's no love. Yeah, I can't stay here 'cause I've had enough but no love.
iHeartRadio on demand.
Enough but no love. And I admit that I thought about creeping so you could get a dose of how I feel. 'Cause our hearts can never seem to break even. But what's the use? I'd rather pack it up and leave it. 'Cause here we are again. 'Cause you're wrong again. You're trying to tell me that you love me, but your actions say another thing. I'm not hurt. I'll be damned if I'm broken. What we had is now hers. Let her know she can have it. 'Cause I can't stay here if there's no love. Can you hear me, lady? I can't stay here. Put your hands in the air. 'Cause I've had enough but no love. Enough but no love.
Don't you? Why you worry about that other hoe? 'Cause that other worry about another hoe. Yeah, you say it's over, but you still fussing. You just clumsy, always tripping over nothing. That other is just that other. I give her space and give you the mothership. We can't let her tear down what we built. I told you if you ride or die, then I'll be your seatbelt. In sickness and in health, for rich, poor, and I stay rich. But love is a bitch, and and I'm riding with a girl named Keisha, smoking on.
Cause I can't stay here.
Young Moolah, baby.
There's no love. I know I can't stay here. 'Cause I've had enough but no love.
My last made me feel like I would never try again. But when I saw you, I felt something I never felt. Come closer, I'll give you all my love. If you treat me right, baby, I'll give you everything. My last made me feel like I would never try again. But when I saw you, I felt something I never felt. Come closer, I'll give you all my love. If you treat me right, baby, I'll give you everything. Talk to me, I need to hear you need me like I need you. Fall for me, I wanna know you feel how I feel for you, love. Before you, baby, I was numb, tryna pain by pouring up, speeding fast on the run, never wanna get caught up. Now you're the one that I'm calling, swore my mind, cause I can't get enough. Only when that I give my time, cause I got us for ya. Might make an exception for ya, cause I've been feeling ya. Think I might be out of my mind, I think that you're the one.
Baby, I'm needing all your time, baby, I'm on your mind. I wanna be lit, baby, you gonna lit. You just say you know it's real, keep it a buck, keep it a meal. For you, babe. You know I ain't gon' keep this for you, babe. If I can't have you, I know I'll go insane. If I can't have you, I know I'll go insane.
My last made me feel like I would never try again, but when I saw you, I felt something I never felt. Come closer, I'll give you all my love. If you treat me right, baby, I give you everything. My last made me feel like I would never try again, but when I saw you, I felt something I never felt. Come closer, I'll give you all my love. If you treat me right, baby, I'll give you everything. Yeah, cause I'm sick of falling down. When you pull up again, my trust, they finally break it down.
What's happening? This your boy JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show, and right now you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
What time is it? Know about that time. What time is it? Know about that time. Come on. What time is it? Know about that time. What time is it? Know about that time. Come on. And I'm in my zone and the lights are on and the stage is set. Time to earn respect. Showtime. Showtime. Believe it, it's showtime. It's showtime. Showtime. Believe it, it's showtime. Pushing on I did, never slowing, no quit. Come on. Only way to live. Gotta play to win. Showtime. Showtime. Believe it, it's showtime. It's showtime. Showtime. Believe it, it's showtime.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What it do, what it do, what it do. You already know what time it is. That's right, it's showtime. It is exactly 9:59. We're going to round up and call that 10 a.m. Central Standard Time here on the Gulf Coast. Hand clap there. It is Monday, baby, February 13th. We've got a great show lined up. The Super Bowl was yesterday, so all I got to say is we got a great show lined up. You know what I'm saying? It is your boy, it is I, it is he, it is me, JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of my fans, iLLEST. You are inside the Midday Live here exclusively on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio where you can tune into the culture. We've got Brittani Kei gonna have her horoscopes and breaking news. We're gonna come on over to the sports corner with your boy, iLLEST. Talk a little bit about that. The Super Bowl, we had one for the ages. It was a magnificent game. All we ask for is a competitive, good game. We got that. However, you can't have all the positives with none of the negatives. There was a bit of a controversial call in the late goings of the game that potentially led one team to victory and the other not so much. We're going to talk all about that today. We also have a guest in studio. Yes, this young lady has been doing her thing in the world of locks. We'll talk more about that coming up as well and who that special guest is. Right now, you know it is the top of the hour. It is now 10:01. It could only be showtime. You are inside the Midday Live with your boy JSapp MadStak and Brittani Kei. This is RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. Keep it locked. Pun intended.
Pushing on I did, never slowing, no quit. Only way to live, gotta play to win. Showtime. Believe it, it's showtime. It's showtime. Believe it, it's showtime. What time is it? Know about that time. What time is it? Know about that time. What time is it? Know about that time. What time is it? Know about
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Super Bowl 57 went down last night, and it was a phenomenal game. Another point of topic and discussion was the Super Bowl halftime show. Yes, none other did Rihanna make her appearance, the first performance in 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. That was due to the fact that her and her hubby Travis Scott had brought new life into the world. And the interesting thing about it is it looks like she may be expecting her second. Yes, she has another one on the way. Her performances sparked quite the debate, though. People love it, people not so much. I don't know. We'll dive into that as well. But in the meantime, here's Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Rihanna. Run this town. Keep it locked right here. This is the Midday Live with your boy JSapp MadStak and Brittani Kei. This is RWR Live 365.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing, walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile, almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who gonna run this town tonight.
In a dark Caesar, bitch follow the leader. So Eric B. we are microphone fiend. It's the return of the God, Beast God. It ain't nobody fresher. I'm in Mason, Martin Marcella on the table screaming. The other side they jealous. We got a banquet full of bras. They got a table full of fellas. Yeah. And they ain't spinning no cake. They should throw their hand in, cause they ain't got no spades. Yeah. My whole team got dough, so my bank account is looking like millionaires, bro. Yeah.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing, walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile, almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who gonna run this town tonight.
How you could go from being Joe Blow to everybody on your know. I bought my whole family whips, no Volvos. Next time I'm in church, please no photos. Police escorts, everybody passports. This the life that everybody asks for. This a fast life, we are on a crash course. What you think I rap for? To push a rap for? But I know that if I stay stunting, all these girls only gon' want one thing. I could spend my whole life goodwill hunting. Only good gon' come is as good when I'm. She got an ass that'll swallow up a G-string. And up top, 2 bee stings. And I'm beasting off the Riesling. And my just made it out the precinct. We give a damn about the drama that you do bring. I'm just trying to change the color on your mood ring. Reebok, baby, you need to try some new things. Have you ever had shoes without shoestrings? What's that, yay? Baby, these heels, is that a made what? Baby, these wheels. You tripping when you ain't sipping, have a refill. You feeling like you running, huh? Now you know how we feel.
That was Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Rihanna. Shout out to Rihanna making her first appearance at the Super Bowl in 4 years. That was due to the fact that she did give birth to her first. And while we are celebrating that fact, well, I'll just say, boy, that wasn't baby fat. That wasn't baby fat. It was a baby in fact. You know what I'm saying? It looks like she's got number 2 on the way.
been confirmed by her reps that she has baby
She
number 2.
has baby number 2 on the way.
Yeah.
Don't you just love how like these artists, they use the Super Bowl though, for real though? I mean, it's a catalyst. You know, she didn't get paid for that either. We'll talk about that as to why, but
Yeah, so
she didn't get paid. Yeah.
I didn't know that until
Yeah.
I was reading some of the articles, and I was shocked. You know, I didn't know that. I guess the Super Bowl players didn't get that.
The artists don't get paid, but we're gonna dive all into that. That's part of breaking news.
No
and
matter how they make you feel, you know what I'm saying? Just
Trying
like
to
this
tell you.
record with "The Way You Make Me Feel" by Michael Jackson.
You got it. I love it. I love it. Keep it locked. You are tuned in to the Midday Live. This is RWR Live 365. This is JSapp MadStak and
Brittani Kei with the Next Generation of Radio.
Michael Jackson. The Way You Make Me Feel is phenomenal.
Feeling you're giving me. So baby, and I'm in ecstasy. Oh, I'll be working from 9 to 5 to buy you things to keep you by my side. Never done so love before. Promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore. I swear I'm keeping you satisfied. 'Cause you're the one for me. The way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. You really turn me on. You really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet. I'm having your body. My lonely days not gone. My lonely days are gone. Ooh. Go, girl. Go. Go, girl. Never done so love before. Promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore. I swear I'm keeping you satisfied. 'Cause you're the one for me. Way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. You really turn me on. You really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet. Now never your body. My lonely days are gone. My lonely days are gone. The way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. You really turn me on. You really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet. Now never your body. My lonely days are gone. My lonely days are gone. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business but mine and my baby. My lonely days are gone. Give it to me. Give me some time. Come on, be my girl. I want you to be mine. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business but mine and my baby. Go, girl. Go, girl. The way you make me feel. You really turn me on. You knock me off my feet. My lonely days are gone. Give it to me. Give me some time. Come on, be my girl. I want you to be mine. Ain't nobody business. Ain't nobody business but mine and my baby. Go, girl.
Nothing like a classic to get the day going. That was Michael Jackson, The Way You Make Me Feel. Man, I really don't know how that call at the end of the game made me feel. I'm like, I got mixed emotions because it was such a competitive game. I love it. That's what makes football so great.
Yes.
One team dominates in the first half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes re-aggravated his injury on his ankle and still persevered and stayed in the game. Like, I love it,
Yeah.
And I just feel that, man, like, the fact of that call, it didn't affect anything with the player catching the ball because it was way overthrown, you know what I'm saying? So, but, it is what it is. Hey, I enjoyed the previews, the trailers, the movie trailers. And
Yeah, there you
we
go.
got to see Fast X, you know what I mean? We got, what else we got? Rise of the Beast, Transformers, The Flash.
I did, yeah. I saw
Michael Keaton is returning as Batman
I
since
saw.
92.
I saw. Me.
Batman Returns, Tim Burton. Bro, like that right there was it for me.
Yeah, me and the kids were going wild.
How about Indiana Jones?
Yeah, they were.
Dial of Destiny, bro.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford, shout out to him, man. He's like 70 years old, still whooping tail and cracking whips.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Won't nothing break that cat's soul, bro. Nothing. I mean, he's been doing it longer than Beyonce, and yet, you know, here she is now with 32 Grammy wins. Shout out to Beyonce. Which, by the way, also is who directly inspired Rihanna's halftime performance. She, in fact, studied Beyonce's Super Bowl performance, and that is what inspired her to do what she did.
That's awesome.
That's it, man. Keep it locked, guys. We got a little bit more music, and then we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to dive into breaking news and horoscopes with Brittani Kei, and we will introduce our special guest. For those that are on the live feed, you see who we got in the studio. Isn't she lovely? I'm just saying, man. It's the whole thing going, you know what I'm saying? We love it. We love it. This is the Midday Live with your boy, JSapp MadStak, and
Brittani Kei with the Next Generation of Radio.
My own foundation, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, baby, you won't break my soul. 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 And I'm telling everybody, yeah. You don't see it, you won't see it, that we all know. Can't break my soul. You think that you won't be it, that love ain't yours. Can't break my soul. Trying to fake it never makes it, that we all know. Can't break my soul. Have the stress and I'll take less, I'll justify love. We go round in circles, searching for love. We go up and down, lost and found, searching for love. Looking for something that lives inside me. For something that lives inside me. You won't break my soul. 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 Telling everybody, telling everybody, everybody. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. No, no. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. And I'm telling everybody, everybody, and my own foundation. I'm founding a new foundation. Into my new salvation. And I'ma build my own foundation,
what's happening? This your boy, JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show. And right now, you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. iLLEST!
Only child. A man decides after 70 years that what he goes there for is to unlock the door. While those around him criticize and sleep, again. Miracles will happen as we dream. But we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. No, we're never gonna survive unless we are a little crazy.
girl Q-La, and you are listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
It's your boy DJ Corey T, and I need you to go to the Google Play or the App Store and download the free RWR Live 365 app, because I want to be with you each and every Friday, 12 noon Central, for the lunch buffet mix on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Hey Hood, what's good? This is your girl Misunderstood, and you're listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. Come and get these giggles.
Ooh, I'm on my way. Black, here I come. New year, new you. Yes, do this. Hey, Miss Parker. Yes, hey, girl. All right, I'm on the back. Trying to get there for the clothes now. All right. Ooh, she always want to talk. You need to take her down there and get her a book. I'm gonna give me a caramel macchiato. No, Lord, I ain't. I'm exercising. I'm gonna get me a green tea, a matcha. Yes, that's it. Okay, Black Cafe, journal, matcha, out. Okay, no caramel macchiato. Gotta go. Almost there. Ooh, Lord bless me with a new car this year. I won't be mad at you. 3498 Dr. Martin Luther King Drive, Pensacola, Florida. I made it.
Yo, what up, radio family? This your boy, JSapp MadStak, iLLEST from the Midday Live show. If you missed out on the Midday Live with your boy, iLLEST, here's what you missed.
I remember that song.
Yeah, see that? Remember that?
It brought back some memories.
Trying to tell you, man, back when, like I said, when Timberland was stepping into the scene to become that so-called, like that super producer. See, we don't have super producers anymore.
Super dope producer.
Back then, you know, you Dr. Dre, super producer, Swiss Beats, These are people that.
Wait a minute, and if the beat live, you know, little juke. Man, he ain't no super producer.
No, because all he's doing is hitting buttons.
I'm just saying. Tune into the Midday Live weekdays, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon Central Standard Time, only on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Are you looking to grow your business? Well, logos, branding, and marketing isn't all that we do. At Graphic Consulting, from business planning to web design, we do it all. Because at Graphic Groups, we are your ultimate creative solution. Our goal is to help you plan, strategize, and achieve your goals. So come to Graphic Groups where good work matters.
Dear Diary, let me start by saying Happy New Year. No New Year's resolutions for me this year, just promising to be a better me. Today, I visited the Black Cafe and Bookstore right here in Pensacola, Florida, off of Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. The atmosphere and the vibe was everything. I was greeted by some sisters. They made me feel right at home. There was people in there having meetings, and there were some people just in the corner reading. The smell of the coffee just drew me in. So, of course, you know, I had to get the new Michelle Obama book, The Light We Carry. Also saw that they had the K. Nicole Creations collection. So yes, I got a new journal. No offense, but boo-boo, you are all filled up and it's time for the new, okay? So anyway, then I ordered a caramel macchiato. It was on point. I had my journal, I had my book. I sat there a little while, drank some of my coffee, and guess what else? I found out they have yoga classes here, Bible study here. It's a church that even has service here on Sundays. Okay, so I'll be back, Black. Till next time, your girl, Q. Black Cafe and Bookstore offers a variety of coffees and refreshments. Also, our meeting space is a place where we can gather and share our thoughts, ideas, and plans to grow as a community. Located at 3498 Dr. Martin Luther King Drive, Pensacola, Florida. Also, visit our website at blackcafeandbooks.com.
What's happening, everybody? This your boy, JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of my fans. iLLEST, do you have what it takes to host your own radio talk show? Well, if the answer is yes, then you're the one we looking for. Hold up, say what? RWR Live 365 is looking for new talent to join our radio family and network. We'll put you in the captain's chair and give you all the tools necessary to become the next hot radio sensation. Sound good?
Show do. How we get down, man?
Here's all you gotta do. Visit our website at rwrlive365.com/affiliate program and follow the simple instructions, or give us a call at 850-466-8436. Once again, that number is 850-466-8436. Be sure to tell them iLLEST sent you, and I'll see you on the other side of stardom, baby. See you.
Yeah, you know we right back. Superstars everywhere, so it's like that. Going in, go ham with a knife. Only here for 24, I'll be right back.
It's your girl G Princess with the VIP Lounge, and you're tuned in right now to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. You know the saying, it's poppin'.
Welcome back. You are inside the Midday Live with your host, JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of my fans. iLLEST. With me as always is the iLLEST co-host, Ms. Brittani Kei.
Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is doing okay on this pre-Valentine's Day, February 13th, Monday of Mondays after Super Bowl. I hope you're all hanging in there, not feeling too, harsh after yesterday's celebrations.
And I know it's a gang of folks that called in sick, boy. Look, they do that. They do that the week of the Super Bowl. They go ahead and I had a bit of I did some filming yesterday right downtown, and just kind of kick back. Stopped by the Ale House early.
Yeah.
Got me a little beer, post rap and everything, right?
Cervezas.
Yeah, just hanging out, man. And I'm talking about, bro, people were in there pre-gaming at like 2:30 in the afternoon.
Look, people do not play. They're just like, excuse me, this is like Cinco de Mayo in February.
Oh my Lord, bro, it ain't that serious. I mean, it most times than not, like the last couple Super Bowls have been like suspect as far as the competitiveness, but this was a good game.
This was a good game.
It was a good game. So,
and honestly, I don't think I've really even like watched previous Super Bowls the past couple of years, just because it was not, to me, the par that I needed it to be to like draw me in or like
exactly. I typically I could care less about the game.
Yeah.
It's all about the commercials and like the movie trailers. For me, that's all it is. Like real talk.
So much.
There's one particular commercial specifically that like people thought that their spouses or friends was fooling around with the TV. It was a Tubi commercial.
I've seen it.
It was a Tubi commercial.
Yeah.
Because like Sean looked at me and was just like, what are you doing? Are you doing that?
No,
like,
my husband was like, what is going on? He was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, bro. Like,
literally, he was coming after me. He goes, man, that ain't cool at all. Like,
Tubi. Tubi, bro. Like, I don't know what y'all intent was, but y'all literally was like, for real, y'all was one like second away from getting husbands kicked out of the house.
Oh my God.
On Super Bowl Sunday. Spouses were fixing to file for divorce. Like, it was that serious, man.
Oh gosh. Now, I will tell you, to throw this out there, if they're going to choose a movie, at least let that be the one that goes into the trailers, okay? Like, if they're scrolling, because it would be like, oh, they're choosing this, and then it went to a completely different show that they were showing, and I was like, okay, that's where I knew for sure this was like some messed up commercial. But
that's what makes the Super Bowl, because you get these elaborate commercials that you typically aren't accustomed to seeing, and they're like elaborate and they're funny in their own right. Some of them are funny, some of them are like, bro, you got to try harder.
Yeah, Will Ferrell's electric truck one though.
That was hilarious, bro. That was so funny,
good.
and that was partnered with Netflix, by the way.
Was it?
That was a part. That's the reason why it was all Netflix shows that he was Squid Game and it was all Netflix.
That was fantastic.
Stranger Days, I think, was in there.
Stranger Things, yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was that? Walking with the Dead, or
I don't know if it was Walking Dead or it was some type of apocalypse,
something like that.
Yeah.
But the way that he talked to the guy that bit him
the zombie
on the way out, oh my God,
bro, you did kill me. Like you did. You're killing me. No, you did kill me. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
You bit me too, Gerald.
I'm right. Exactly. That's it. If y'all are tapped into the live feed, drop your comments in there. Let us know what you thought. What commercial did you think took the cake? What did you think of Rihanna's Super Bowl performance? And what movie trailer did you see that has you most expecting to see when it officially does drop? We want to know. Drop those comments. We are going to introduce our special guest, all right? And then we're going to go into some horoscopes and breaking news and stories with Brittani Kei. So let's go ahead and get to that. All right. So Avion Palmer, all right, never knew that in July of 2021, her life would take a new direction. That would be the month in which Maintained would be born. Initially hired as an assistant loctrician, her entrepreneur journey started to begin. Her brand and principal mission was to be more than just a loctician, but a lock guide, where her clients would be the sole focus of her business. With services ranging from the creation of RX Revive Oil, personalized lock quizzes, pay later options, membership packages, and more, she not only services her clients, but educates and encourages them along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to our very special guest, Miss Avion Palmer. Welcome to the show, ma'am.
Thank you for having me. Hello.
That is definitely what it is. You getting those butterflies out, you know what I'm saying?
I'm working on it. Working on it.
Okay. I like to tell everybody when they come on the show, lucky for you, it is okay. You're in great hands. Fortunate for you, Brittani and I are true professionals. We got you.
Well, thank you.
We got you.
We got your back, girl. No problem whatsoever.
Well, again, welcome to the show. Glad to have you on board. Man, I tell you, you got a lot going on, don't you?
I try to.
Outstanding.
So why don't you dive a little deeper into what exactly that you have going on and like how did you get started?
So I got started as far as learning how to do locks because my son, he when he got his locks started, he was crying, he was all over the place, and I felt so horrible for the girl because she was so sweet and she kept trying and trying. So after that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go enroll myself in YouTube University, and we're going to figure this out myself because we're not doing this again.
Well, we need a hand clap for that. And that is one of those things that I love. You know, when you are, that's the joy of the internet today.
Yeah.
That's the plus side of the internet today.
Information sharing.
That is it. Mm-hmm. Like, if you really want to start a business, you don't have to necessarily, it's always good to do your due diligence, but at the same time, you can be proactive and, jump on things. You know what I'm saying? Right. You don't have the money to pay somebody to replace your alternator. Well, you go to YouTube and you get a step-by-step visual guide on how to change the alternator. It's literally that simple.
Humans helping humans.
That is it, man. That is definitely what it is all about. Well, that is outstanding. Brittani, you got another question for our guest?
Yeah, for sure. So what would you say your main focus and what is your biggest struggle?
So my main focus, when I kind of think about how I want to go about my business, how we're going to move forward, I try to always take it back to my clients because at the end of the day, I can do the work, but without them, I'm not going anywhere. So I try to think about how else can I either educate them or how else can I simplify something or, just give them more bang for their buck as far as an experience, just not a service.
Outstanding. I'm all for that. Yeah. Us being entertainers as well, I feel like that is, you can't rob the client or the customer of that experience, and that's definitely dope. You're taking it to a whole new level, as opposed to just I like to call it, you're not JG Wentworthing it, where it's your money, I want it now. You know what I'm saying? You're giving back in a sense, and that's very commendable and respectable. So
man. Sometimes kind of ties back into my biggest struggle, which is finding balance. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I have a ton of ideas. I'm like, I can do this. I can do this.
That's definitely what's up. Well, kind of piggybacking on what Brittani just asked, I want to know, what would you consider your biggest accomplishment to be?
Well, I think my biggest accomplishment would be when I got RX Revive Oil into Beauty Town in Town and Country Plaza. that was huge for me to get my oil in stores.
That's what's up. Congratulations. No, that's dope. No, that's dope. Getting it into an actual store.
Absolutely.
Your physical product.
Yes.
Now, talk to us a little bit. Can you elaborate exactly on what that is? What does that product do?
Yes.
You know, like, yeah, what is that?
So, RX Revive Oil started out, I work in barbershops, and I was noticing one of the barber's clients was experiencing some hair loss issues. And so after a while, I was like, hey, do you mind if I do some research and see if I can put something together for you and help you out? So they're like, yeah, sure. So I do my research, do my due diligence, put it together. And then every time they would come in, get their hair cut, I would treat their hair. And after a little over a month, we saw major results. We took pictures, and they were like, oh, you gotta start putting this out. So
nice.
Started selling it just at my booth, and it kind of took off from there.
Outstanding. Now, is there a specific barbershop?
Right now I'm at God's Plant Barbershop on Mile Road.
See, I knew that. I wanted her to say it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Got you. Shout out to JJ. Shout out to God's Plan. GP in the building. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's what's up. That is definitely what it is. Well, man,
congratulations.
I love successful people, baby. I love it.
I know. Making moves. Okay, so what advice would you give to a new loctician or just anybody really trying to get started with a business at all?
Don't be afraid to take a risk. And I know in a sense that's really cliche, but sometimes you really do have to get out your head. You know, if it's something that's put in your head, it's your vision, it was given to you for a reason. So just break it down into small steps and chip away at it, and it's yours. You got it.
That's moving through the fear.
As cliche as it might be, it is 100% the truth. I mean, that particular response is cliche for a very good reason, because it's 100% accurate. So, you know, not knocking you at all on that. That's absolutely true.
Absolutely.
Definitely dope.
100%. So what can we expect from you next? You know, what you looking forward to, and how do you look into making your next moves, you know?
Well, I am working on another product that has been highly requested by my client.
Uh-oh.
I'm also kind of looking at some of the grievances of my clients and just their daily struggle in maintaining their locks. So I am also in the process of coming up with a way to make it more simple for you. So no excuses on taking care of your locks and just making it easy to prioritize yourself and your care.
No excuses. I feel like we've heard that somewhere before.
Right? Yeah, I think so.
We've heard that plenty of times. That is definitely what's up, man. Outstanding.
For sure. Now, can we get a little sneak peek or like some inside info on like maybe what this product is that you're working on? Even just like a little bit of information.
Well, let's see. I want it to be a part of your daily routine.
Okay. Okay, so daily routine stuff. Okay.
We're in this together day by day.
Absolutely. Love it. And I know I got some hair questions I think I'm gonna have to ask you off air here, okay?
Talk to me, girl.
Absolutely. I'm coming for it. Well, thank you so much for giving us some information. Is there anything else, or how can they truly get a hold of you? What else do you want the people to know about you and your business?
Well, you can check out all of my services, my merchandise, my products. I also have an ebook as well called Locks Unlocked. So if you have a lot of questions, instead of kind of filtering through Google and getting caught up in sometimes lock trends that aren't too good for you, I do have some information to give you more intel on that as well on there. That's lockedinwithmaintain.com. That's LOCKEDINMANETAMED.com. Also on Facebook, it's Avi Maintain. Same with Instagram, Avi_maintain as well.
There you go. Well, what an absolute pleasure it has already been to have you on the show. I can't wait, for what we all have coming up later on and to hear your take on some things and get your opinion on some stuff that we talk about.
Absolutely. Since your busy schedule has you having to depart, a little early before the show is officially wrapped. The last hour is a dope segment because we shine the spotlight on independent artists. We call it Live in the Booth, and it's all independent artists. And the point of it is to show how amazing these artists locally and abroad actually are. And so we're going to have to play a couple records for you while we have you to get your take on it, on them.
I would love that. Love that.
Outstanding. Well, Brittany, you ready to get into some?
Let's do it.
Let's get it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, moving on over here to Brittani Kei's segment. Here is breaking news and horoscopes with Brittani Kei.
Coming at you live from the RWR Live 365 studios, this is Horoscopes and More with Brittani Kei. The dance out, okay?
Gotta love it.
Absolutely.
We call that our American Pie theme music right there.
Something, for sure. All right, everybody. Well, I hope that you're hanging in there on this lovely February 13th Monday. So let's go ahead and jump into our horoscopes and then more after the fact. So starting off strong with Aquarius, because it still is Aquarius season, as our girl Abby over here would know.
Yes.
Do you push yourself even harder, or do you back off a bit and give yourself some room to breathe? Make it the latter. You've done all that was expected of you recently and will do even more in the weeks and months ahead. But you're not a superhuman, so make sure you give yourself some rest.
Needed that.
There you go.
Okay, I'm digging. I mean, I can dig it.
There you go.
That was the one right there.
Is it on point? Man, look, now I'm going to let you know now. Just don't get freaked out by some of these horoscopes. You may know some of your friends and family, like their signs, you know what I'm saying? But these things they be eerily close. They be eerily close, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
like in the ethereal sense, you know what I'm saying?
It's just that you can't deny that we are affected by, the powers that be. Okay, so it affects our moods, our things that we're going through in our lives. So
outstanding.
Just take what resonates with you, and if not, then just keep it moving.
That's it. There you go. That part.
Pisces, so your confidence in your own abilities is high at the moment and will get higher still when the sun moves into your sign on the 18th. Start planning your next big project and make it one that challenges your skills to the max. Now that's my little girl, my Pisces. That's my Chevelle right there.
There you go. Shout out to Chevelle. That's my friend right there, boy.
Look, a week tomorrow it'll be her birthday, so she's turning the big 9.
No way there.
That's it.
Chuck E. Cheese.
She wants to go to Dream.
And then Sky Zone. Or I say we just ball out and just hit up Universal. What do you say for the weekend?
Oh my God, listen. You would have that girl having a heart attack. All right, so moving into Aries. The more confusing the world around you gets, the less concerned you seem to be. Is it a case that you no longer care? Of course not. You're just smart enough to recognize that most events are simply not worth wasting your time and energy on. Good for you, Aries. Make sure you're keeping your mind right there.
Okay.
Excuse me. Taurus, you need to be more of a team player, especially on the work front, where to make the most of your own ambitions, you need to help others with their ambitions as well. It's the old story. The more you help others, the more you help yourself. So make sure that you're not just getting caught up with your own self there, Taurus. Cancer. So many of your current fears are simply not worth devoting time and effort to, but you won't recognize that for sure until the sun moves into your favor again on the 18th. Between now and then, make a conscious decision to worry less. I'll have to read that one again for my husband later.
Message!
Yeah, that's it. Oh, whoa. Actually, I think that one was meant for Gemini. and they just have a typo. It was meant for Gemini. So that was meant for Gemini.
Ah, okay.
But they wrote Cancer, which is, most of the time that's serendipitous itself.
Serendipitous.
I know. He just loves when I say that.
I do.
All right, so true Cancer here. So you have to get tough with someone who has not been playing straight with you. It does not have to be the end of your relationship, but you do need to lay down the law and make sure they know you won't be forgiving next time. But draw that line in the sand, hold your boundaries. All right, Leo, how you get along with people, especially on the work front over the next few days, will to a large extent determine if you enjoy this you think you deserve or if you are dumped by the powers that be. Above all, watch what you say. Man, Leo's been having a lot of stuff going on the work front here lately. I've been noticing.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. Yeah.
All right, Virgo.
Here we go.
Here it is. You need to make some sort of change to your working routine, and you need to make it soon. Decide what needs to be updated and decide how best to do that. Then get on with it. Don't waste a moment on doubts or second thoughts.
Okay, I'll take the back part. I mean, my hustle ain't gonna waver, not in the slightest, but the whole doubt thing, I get that.
Maybe they're just talking about adjust our routine for how things are going. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it, yeah.
And I can feel that. I hit to where I'm working 6 days a week here last week. Yeah. So it's like it was coming for me a little bit there.
Well, both you and Sean have both told me I need to cut back on the Zoas, so maybe that, I don't know.
If both of us can get you to listen, what can we do?
They're so good though, man, and they're good for you.
Mama, are you listening?
It's the caffeine in them, you know what I'm saying? I ought to put you, I'd have you try one of those if you haven't tried one yet.
Mama SAP.
What's that?
I have.
You
Mama
have?
Sap.
Yeah, when you came to the
Mama Sap, are you listening? Are you listening, Mama Sap?
Oh, Lord.
Paging Mama Sap.
Oh, Lord, yeah, she is on the live. Mom's is on the live. She's listening on the app, too, I think. So
Tell your boy to slow down on them Zoas. It's not good for his heart. He doesn't need to have so many in a day.
I keep it down. The grape is a 12-ounce can, too, by the way. So it's 4 ounces less than the 16. So,
But I'm staring at a 16 right now.
Yeah, that's all I had on me. That's all I had.
He must have left the grape at the house.
Yeah.
right.
That part.
I haven't seen you with the smaller cans, though. It's good.
There we go.
Little changes make big ones eventually.
There we go.
All right, so back to our horoscopes. Libra, if you are not yet at the top of your game, you very soon will be. This is one of those times when creative activities of all kinds are under excellent stars. So aim high, move fast, and don't stop until you have achieved all of your goals. All right, Libra, now is the time to hit the ground running, my boy or girl or, human. My people. All right, Scorpio, you can sense that your luck is about to turn, and indeed it is, but don't make any major decisions or take any major risks just yet. The restrictions that have been holding you back will disappear on their own accord come the end of next week. There you go. If you have something to say, Sagittarius, and of course you do, say it now and make sure the world hears you. Your forthright attitude won't please everyone, but that won't bother you in the slightest. The reason they don't like it is because it's the truth. Oh, Sagittarius about to come out and call some people out. The truth hurts. Right? It does. It can be rough.
Very.
All right, and last but surely not least, our Capricorns. So the planets warn you. You will need to be on your guard over the next 24 hours. It's likely that a colleague will try and trick you today, but they can only succeed if you are too lazy to protect your own interests. And Capricorn is never lazy.
Capricorns are never lazy?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Never lazy. Okay, well that's debatable, but
I mean, that's definitely debatable.
yeah.
It's gonna hum.
But
Okay.
I think it was maybe sarcastic.
I guess so.
You know,
I can take that.
I can feel the sarcasm in there.
I know quite a few Capricorns that are quite the epitome of laziness.
I think it's hit or miss. You know, like what part of them are they in at that moment? They have like cycles of laziness and cycles of like serious productivity. Like when they get a task, they're just like, I'm gonna get it.
I feel, yeah.
Luca is my Capricorn boy, and his daddy was also a Capricorn. God rest his soul. But yeah, so boy, it was ups and downs for sure. But that has been Horoscopes with your girl Brittani Kei. Once again, if you missed anything that I went over, or your sign, or you just want to review what I said, I got them from good old New York Post with their daily horoscopes.
Thank you, Miss Brittani Kei. And it ain't even the fact that they're even available. It's how you read them.
Oh yeah.
It's how she reads them.
With finesse.
With finesse and just so much charisma. And her favorite word of all time, serendipitous she is. Yeah, I got it. That's my harnessing my inner Yoda there.
That's it.
Yeah, the force is strong with this one.
Yes. Thank you.
You know what I mean? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that was your horoscopes. The breaking news side of things. You got anything else other than Super Bowl news that you wanted to share?
I mean, one of the things that I was going to touch on, we kind of already led into earlier on in the show. But if you did miss it, reps have confirmed that our girl Rihanna is pregnant with baby number 2.
She is.
She thought that her belly rubs and things like that, especially her wardrobe, would make it more obvious than a lot of people took it. So there was so much chatter as soon as she got, is Rihanna pregnant? Is Rihanna pregnant? Yes, the answer is yes, she is.
And my wife, being the astute individual that she is and the beyond observant, she caught it in the first the moment she stepped and they revealed her, because
that was it.
The reveal for her, this and that's the thing. We'll talk a little bit more about in detail. But she immediately, about her performance, I'm talking about. She immediately was just like, why she look pregnant like that? She just threw it out there, and I just said, Sean, come on, baby, that's baby fat. She said, that ain't got nothing to do with no Russell Simmons or whatever Russell Simmons' ex-wife was, with the whole baby fat.
No,
that ain't like she pregnant, like she got a bump, and then there was angles which she would turn, because the red outfit made it kind of difficult at times. The stage was lighting up red, her outfit was red, and that's the reason why on camera, if you noticed, that's the reason they say avoid red and avoid white, solid white t-shirts and red like that, because of just it messes with the cameras or something like that.
I heard that.
But yeah, man, I'm interested in what did you so you didn't see the performance, right?
I saw part of the performance.
What is your grade? I mean, what do you think about the performance of what you saw? Because there's a lot of talk out here about her performance, and some people are trashing it, bro.
Oh, heavy.
So the part of the performance that I saw, I was paying attention to the whole, is she pregnant, is she not?
Okay.
And then I kind of noticed she didn't have heels on, so I was yep, she's got that sturdy balance right there.
Yeah. Well, not to mention that she was floating. I don't know the distance from the bottom of the platform to the field, but that was what drew me in.
Yes.
Was the theatrics to the performance and how they had the different platforms that were raising and lowering, and that was dope.
Yeah.
And from a in an entertainer's standpoint, okay, I was just like, man, that's epic. What they did from that aspect. I was, in the sense of comparing her actual performance to Janet Jackson, Beyonce. Let's take it even back, because to me, in my opinion, Michael Jackson to me had the dopest, illest Super Bowl performance at halftime of all time in my eyes, in my opinion.
Okay.
So each they own with it. And the reason that I say that is the theatrics involved in which he did it from an entertainer standpoint. The double lookalike that was at the top of the arena, that he was dancing, they thought that was him. And then boom, he pops up through the, you know what I'm saying, through the stage, and then he held that one stance for 7.5 minutes. Didn't move, didn't budge. And it got to the point where people were like, what is happening? What's going on? And what that is, it draws you in as a viewer, and you're like, you're looking left, you're looking right, like, is this planned? And it was epicness, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was epic from a different standpoint in which she didn't, this is her first performance, public performance, in over 4 years, being pregnant, and then the fact that, or having a baby, and then the fact that she's pregnant again. But I'm just trying to understand, why are people trashing academics is one of them, which I could really care less what he has to say, but I'm just trying to, what part of the performance was so bad? People are saying like this is supposed to be a family show. You know what I'm saying? The gyrating, I guess. I don't know. Like, I think
it, with
what
that
was so
portion,
bad?
I guess it was like the male humping.
The thrusting and stuff?
The
like,
thrusting was... Which, I mean, it was like, I get it. It was like the allure, like they were chasing after her. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a visual standpoint of them all together and like a lot of moves and stuff that they were doing, which the outfits and everything else that they chose. I loved the platforms. I thought that was really dope. There's so much also to talk about. So I think maybe they just thought that she didn't like really go into it, but at the same time she was pregnant
though.
That's
what I'm saying. So that's the reality.
But which I think some people were like trying to figure out if that was the reality or not, if she truly was pregnant or not. Which now, like I said, it's been confirmed that absolutely she was. She is expecting baby number 2.
I just want to say this real quick. And for those people that, again, are trashing her performance, as far as it being a family show, I want to know what percentage of these people watched the Grammys. What percentage of these people aren't satisfied and trashing Sam Smith's performance? All I want you to do is to be consistent. And that's all I had to say. Did you watch the Grammys? You didn't see the Grammys either? Okay.
I didn't.
Well, so just to put light on it, Sam Smith, and Lord have mercy, I can't remember off the top of my head the artist that's featured on Unholy with him. But in any case, Sam Smith took home a Grammy for his song Unholy. He then later in the show performed the same record with the featured artist. And it sparked a little bit of debate due to the nature of the record, which it's unholy, so they kind of gave it a satanic theme, like they were in hell, fire. Some of the backup dancers were dressed as devils,
Right.
And it was a very risque and just was it over the top. And so now you got Rihanna, which I mean, this is nothing brand new, okay? And you guys, so I'm just trying to figure out, I didn't hear as much backlash, but when I woke up, and logged in, like I have to log out of Facebook now. I can't take it, you know what I'm saying? I have to log out. But I log in and got all these notifications, and like I just see people trashing her performance, bro. Like, and I'm just like, dude, like, was it that bad?
No, I think honestly it gives people a platform to say something and think that people are going to listen to them when they sit there. You know what I'm saying? It's the cynicalness of people comes out. Like they want to be that critic. They want to criticize and everything. You get up there and do it. You get up there and do it.
Or do something.
Do
something. Like, don't even do that. Do something.
Can you do something? Because she, 12 of her top hits in 13 minutes or something like that? Yeah. So, which was one, where's your 12 hits?
That number one. Where are your not even hits? Where are your 12 where are your 12 records?
Where are they at?
Where are your 12 records?
Yeah, like records, period.
Let's just start there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta have a song before you even have a hit.
I mean, that part. And then being able to perform it, being able to be welcomed to that kind of platform to perform it. You know what I'm saying? Especially everything else that goes into it. Now, one other thing that I've heard, and it's been a small whisper, but I've heard it, is people were a little taken back that she was pregnant and on those platforms, and how that could have been a danger to to her and the baby.
And they need to just relax just a little bit. And the reason that I say that, again, from an entertainer standpoint, what they may not have seen because it was designed as such, they didn't see all of the secured cables that was behind her holding her onto the platform.
Yeah.
They didn't see that, and I get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do get it.
Which, I mean, things can go wrong.
Oh yeah,
you
they
know
can.
what I'm saying? But at the same time, they didn't
Safety,
go wrong.
safety
precautions were taken,
and all of that.
And at the same time, she does have to, make choices that are right for her and her baby.
That's it.
And, that's kind of where I'll leave it at. She didn't harm herself or the baby. Now,
no infants were harmed during the making of this Super Bowl performance.
Which we kind of had like a little bit of insight from her because she was like, yeah, there's going to be a very surprising special guest with my show, right? And the special guest was her little one.
Was her, yeah, unborn child. I got you.
Absolutely.
Well, the last thing I'd like to add, there's a lot of talk as to was she paid, compensated, or not, and I'd like to elaborate on this.
Okay.
So the truth of the nature is, no, Rihanna was paid. She was not paid at all. She was not. So what happened was a $50 million, a 5-year, $50 million, might be a little more, deal was struck between the NFL and Apple Music.
Okay.
Okay. Of that money, the entertainers have an allotted budget. Okay. That money goes to pay backup dancers, crew, and a number of other things, security, and things of that nature when it comes to the actual performing part of it. Okay. In a lot of cases, such as, for example, Dr. Dre's performance last year, he had the keynote performance and he shared that platform with Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige. They brought in 50 Cent and Snoop.
Now I did see that.
Okay. He actually went into his own pocket and he actually paid an additional $7 million for set design. So they have a set budget, and if there's more money that's required, they go in their own pocket and they pay it. I want you to consider this. Justin Timberlake, okay, saw an increase of over 530% of streams after his Super Bowl performance. It's for the not notoriety.
Exposure.
It's for the exposure. A Super Bowl performance can do things for your career, stuff that money honestly can't even buy.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all it comes down to. Again, it doesn't make sense to you because you're not in the industry, you're not in it. Stay a fan and just appreciate the performance side of things and everything else coming at you. But don't start throwing things out there like, oh, the NFL's got to do better, this, that, and third. They got all this worked out.
Yeah.
And again, like for example, if let's say I got the opportunity as an artist, a hip hop artist, if I got the opportunity to set foot on the Super Bowl stage and perform 30 seconds of one of my songs, bruh, there's nothing that even compares to that.
Right.
Because of the amount of exposure that you're getting. It is all eyes on you, for better, for worse, period.
And I mean, one of the things that you got to think of too now is, one, you just reminded everyone of all of those great songs that you haven't maybe heard for in a while, that you might be now digging back in your pocket being like, oh, Spotify, let me check these out again. I haven't heard those in a while, but I was jamming.
Bruh.
And a whole new generation
gets introduced.
I'm like, oh, that's Rihanna? Oh, because I heard that a lot from my kids. They were singing along to all the songs,
and you didn't know
correlate
what song was hers.
Who it was.
Yep.
So now, and my kids are huge. I think it's a newer kind of generational thing that's coming back again. My son is very deep into all the artists that he listens to. He knows their backstories. He knows who they are. You know what I'm saying? He can name all these people right off the top of his head. No problem. So for it to now bring more exposure to that, to where they can be like umbrella, Ella, you know, or celebrate like a diamond, you know. So like, put them things on TikToks, right? Get them things streaming. Like, get it. It's coming. It's coming. So
absolutely love it. Maybe not so much from the entertainment side of things. Do you have an opinion on that as far as performers performing in the Super Bowl? Should they be paid, you know, a fee to perform?
I think what they got worked out now is great value where it's at right now. On a smaller scale, it's kind of like how entrepreneurs around here do service for service. You know, Super Bowl is going, the NFL is going to give them huge exposure. And, you know, they're bringing that performance to their Super Bowl. So they're working it out together. I think the value exchange is right on time.
I know I saw a lot of like little memes and stuff like that saying like, oh yeah, I heard that there was a football game at the Rihanna concert.
Yeah, so that why are they playing football before and after a Rihanna concert?
I mean, like, is that how they're introducing her now? Like,
that's so real.
Because, you know, and that's the thing though. That's the whole point of the fact is people that necessarily wouldn't watch the Super Bowl watch the Super Bowl to make sure that they saw Rihanna.
There you
know
have
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
a lot of people watch the game just for the Super Bowl halftime show performance, and it's one of the highest viewed performances, you know, network television all year.
Absolutely. Just like that's why they pay so much for the commercials, because so many eyes are on that.
Do you know?
game.
Do you know what the number is for
No.
for a 30-second ad spot during the Super Bowl?
What is
where they start at?
Mm-mm.
Take a guess. Pick a number. How about that? Pick a number.
12 million.
Okay, 12. What do you think?
30.
30. 7.
7. Okay. We were both
But
high.
that's
But still.
$7 million. $7 million
for 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds. So you need to think and go back like at these companies, because there were quite a few
that were long.
That were long.
Yeah.
The movie trailers and then
what is his name? Is it? Oh my gosh, I don't want to misquote his name. I'm pretty sure I know his name, but I don't.
Right.
I don't want to misquote him. But he was in one of the ads for, I believe it was like Zero Pepsi or something like that.
Okay, Steve Martin, Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. Yeah, that's exactly.
The Zoolander.
Yes,
the Zoolander joint.
That was the face.
Yeah, the Zoolander
the
joint.
Zoolander. Yeah. So, and I thought that's what his name. Like, excuse me, Ben Stiller. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to misquote, just in case my memory was not helping me there. That was a long commercial. It was good and it held my attention, but it was a long commercial to think about that.
Yeah.
And then also, so now I watched, personally, I streamed it through the Fox Sports app. But I know some local people actually had some.
David J. Maloney.
Yes.
David J. Maloney, and his was dope.
It was good stuff.
It was dope. It was a certain theme.
Fun fact, he is my grandparents' next door neighbor.
What? Look at that, though. That is dope. Well, listen, we're going to take a brief break. When we come back, we're going to dive more into this. We'll talk a little bit more in depth of the Super Bowl and sports corner coming up. Mm-hmm. So let's get back to this music. How about a little throwback, little Ace of Base? You know what I'm saying? Keep it locked. You are tuned in to the Midday Live with JSapp MadStak and
Brittani Kei with the Next Generation of Radio.
What's happening? This your boy JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show, and right now you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. little bit of Ace of Base, Blast from the Past. So, Avion, I've got a brand new record for you since, again, you unfortunately won't be able to hang out till the 1 o'clock hour. You are getting the preview. Brand new music, ladies and gentlemen. JSapp MadStak featuring Jakima Divinity. Here is Tsunami Hype. Keep it locked.
Been in this game, respecting they know my name. Been in my lane forever, say no to lame. More the body type, me the body right. In the days, many ways like tsunami hype.
Step up off the plane, all white forces. Weather feeling like she's this gorgeous. Difference between us, I'm hot and I mean it, you know. Difference between us, I'm hot like a scenic for so. Every day living, another day winning. With my day ones, more time since beginning. Tried to tell us what our future was, now they hope. Tried to tell us what our future was, now they choke. Gasping for air, they can't believe the moves. Status is clear, can't believe the shoes. Hear the youth speak, call me old school. Fly pressure, show them how to make their own jewels. Does it a lie? Past tense, spin did it. Laugh it off, knuckleheads, they don't get it. Another day, another dollar, they know the deal. Another day, another follower, they know who is. You know my flow right, you know my dough right. No way I spit like, you know the click tight. Believe it's so nice, it's what I spit like. Forever in it to win it, I'm spitting all hype.
Been in this game, respecting they know my name. Been in my lane forever, say no to lame. More the body type, me the body right. In the days, made ways like
yo, this ain't no thing to me. Just plain old rap, this ain't no AMC hit, although I break bad. Told you one too many times, now getting tired. All my life, no nil. Sick of life, go get it, long as you don't miss it. In the morning, the recollection is so vivid. Picture perfect, certain hurting, they feelings worth it. Special needs, VIP means special person. Tick tock, spit it hot, let it rock. They call me Michael Jackson, bad, I'll make it pop. Towards lame, guest appearances all the same. Force my way into the game with a famous saying. Note the level, skill is absurd, blast off. 007, license to kill, word is born. King is calm, who will is that? Tell a sexy mommy clap, bitch, she feeling sad. Clap for me, mommy, just clap for me. Now clap for me, mommy, just clap for me. Clap for me, clap for me, mommy, just clap for me. Now clap for me, mommy, just clap for me. Clap for me.
Been in this game, respecting they know my name. Been in my lane forever, say no to lame. More the body type, me the body right. In the days, made ways like tsunami high. Been in this game, respecting they know my name. Been in my lane forever, say no to lame. More the body type, me the body right. In the days, make waves like tsunami.
This is a hell of a life, gotta admit one thing. Loving my life, put that on everything. Thank the Lord above for all that I have. Keep the money coming, running back and forth to the stash. Look how I'm getting out of lessons coming disguises. Talking time in spent, coming out with surprises. 10 years raw, looking for 10 more. Say the future is bright, got the sun on call. For progression is the message that I'm sending these haters. Soon as a dotted line sign, now I'm they favorite. Say progression is the message that I'm sending these haters. Soon as a dotted line sign, oh now I'm they favorite. Hold on.
Been in this game, respecting they know my name. Been in my lane forever, say no to lame. For the body type, be the body right. In the days, make waves like tsunami high.
What are your thoughts on that there Tsunami Hype featuring Jakima Divinity? What'd you think of that?
I like it. I like it a lot.
You digging that?
It's a nice blend y'all together.
That's what's up. Okay, well, I greatly appreciate it. There you go. First and foremost, you know, we're going to have more music like that coming up during Live in the Booth. For the meantime, however, let's get back to these well-known hits and classics such as Michael Jackson with Dirty Diana. This is the Midday Live with your boy, JSapp MadStak, and
Brittani Kei with the Next Generation Radio.
iLLEST.
Before I was too blind to see that you seduce every man. This time you won't seduce me. Just saying that's okay. Hey baby, do as you please. I have the stuff that you want. I am the thing that you need. She looked me deep in the eyes. She touching prestige, who promised fortune and fame, a life that's so carefree. She's saying that's okay. Hey baby, do what you want. I'll be your not everything. I'll be the freak you can talk. I don't care what you say. I wanna go too far. I'll be your everything. If you make me a star, she said I have to go home 'cause I'm retired, you see. Now I hear sleeping alone. Why don't you come with me? I said my baby's at home. She's probably worried tonight. I didn't call on the phone to say that I'm alright. Diana walked up to me. She said I'm on yours tonight. And then I ran to the phone saying, baby, I'm alright. I said, but unlock the door 'cause I forgot the key. She said he's not coming back because he's sleeping with me.
This is your girl Q La La, and you are listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Hey Hood, what's good? This is your girl Misunderstood, and you're listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. Come and get these giggles.
It's your boy DJ Corey T, and I need you to go to the Google Play or the App Store and download the free RWR Live 365 app, because I want to be with you each and every Friday, 12 noon Central, for the Lunch Buffet Mix on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Yo, what up, radio family? This your boy, JSapp MadStak, iLLEST from the Midday Live Show. If you didn't happen to catch the VIP lounge with your homegirl, G Princess, here's what you missed.
I'm a little early, y'all, but it's your girl, G Princess. Y'all know what it is. It's the VIP lounge. I'm in here, and it's ladies' night. I left the men at home, that polo sneed at home. Ladies, it's ladies' night tonight. Go grab some Stella Rose. You see, I got mine in here with me. Toast with me. Turn up with me. Y'all hear that in the background. VIP Lounge start early tonight.
Be sure to tune in to the VIP Lounge with G Princess, Fridays, 7:30 to 9:30 Central Standard Time, only on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Are you a business owner and are you looking to grow your business? Well, logos, branding, and marketing isn't all that we do. At Graphic Grooves Consulting, we give you more than you bargained for. From business planning to web design, we do it all. Because at Graphic Grooves, we are your ultimate creative solution. Our goal is to help you plan, strategize, and achieve your goals. So come to Graphic Grooves where good work matters.
What's happening, everybody? This your boy, JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of my fans. iLLEST! Do you have what it takes to host your own radio talk show? Well, if the answer is yes, then you're the one we looking for. Hold up, say what? RWR Live 365 is looking for new talent to join our radio family and network. We'll put you in the captain's chair and give you all the tools necessary to become the next hot radio sensation. Sound good? So do. How we get down, man? Here's all you gotta do. Visit our website at rwrlive365.com/affiliate program and follow the simple instructions, or give us a call at 850-466-8436. Once again, that number is 850-466-8436. Be sure to tell them iLLEST sent you, and I'll see you on the other side of stardom, baby. See ya!
Yeah, you know we right back. Superstars everywhere, so it's like that. Going in, go ham with a knife back. Only here for 24, I'll be right back.
It's your girl G Princess with the VIP Lounge, and you're tuned in right now to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. You know the saying, it's poppin'.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are inside. You are inside. We've been here. You know what I'm saying? You're inside the Midday Live with your boy JSapp MadStak and Ms. Brittani Kei. All right, here on the iLLEST station, known to man, it is RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. Now, we have been talking with our very esteemed special guest here, Miss Avion Palmer, in the building. Thank you once again for joining us, ma'am.
It's my pleasure. Honor, thank you.
You been enjoying yourself thus far?
I have. It's a vibe.
I told you it'd be a vibe for sure now. I told you it was going to be a vibe now. That was one thing I was going to promise you. Just that. Once again, for those that are tuning in, as of late, you are a loctician, okay? You have started your entrepreneurship, your business, and you are steadily rising every day, making moves. You have a product which has been placed in one of, actually, it ain't no small store neither. No. And I say that I'm talking square footage, and I'm talking about as far as it being known in Pensacola, boy. Sean is she shopped there all the time.
There you go.
She shopped there all the time. And I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I do too. I get my do-rags, my wave caps, all that. They're good people over there. Yeah. The name of the store is?
Beauty Town. It's in Town and Country Plaza.
There you go.
3300 North Pace Boulevard, Suite 20.
There you go. Well, she got all the information. I love it. And the product that for folks that are looking for that type, your product is again?
Yeah, so it's RX Revive Oil. It's growth stimulating oil. It's lightweight. It's great for sensitive skin, and it's all natural.
Copy that. Now, Brittany, you guys have known each other. You guys have known each other for a while, or what?
I mean, it's been a little bit now. We had never really had a chance to dive in and get to know each other too deeply, just because of busy schedules and whatever else. But at the same time,
feeling it.
We have been acquainted for some time now.
Yes, we have.
Feeling it. Outstanding. Okay, and the best way for people to get in touch with you is?
So on Facebook and Instagram, my name is Avi, AVI Maintain. But for booking, my website is lockedinwithmaintain.com, and I am at God's Plan Barbershop on 9 Mile Road. That's 3 West 9 Mile Road, Suite 10.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we greatly appreciate you for rocking out. We know we got you here for just a little while longer, another 30 minutes. We're going to dive back into these sports topics. We've been talking about the Super Bowl. It was a long road for both teams. Shout out to both teams, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Because it was a phenomenal game. The final score went down. It was 38-35. It was tied up. It was locked up at 35. Going deep into the fourth quarter, I want to say it was only about maybe it was just before the 2-minute warning. So it was about 3.5 minutes, and there was a bit of a controversial call. Now, I'm not going to dive into it because I don't even get into it like that when it comes to football. Okay, but the bottom line is, okay. Patrick Mahomes made a play and a pass to one of his receivers. Okay, now here's where it gets controversial. The pass was nowhere near the intended receiver. Okay, it was way overthrown. All right. There was a very small, minor, brief, you're in the game. It's the biggest game. It could arguably be the biggest game in sports. Okay, above the NBA Finals, above the Stanley Cup, above the World Series in terms of ratings.
Not the World Cup, though.
No? Oh, not the World Cup. No, we're talking, that's soccer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, not on that
That's
stage.
probably,
Well, the Super Bowl is up there.
But the Super Bowl is up there.
It's up there, yeah.
There's watch party those were all over the world.
All over the world.
All over the world.
They showed that.
They did.
China,
Brazil.
Ghana.
Yeah.
They were all over. So the NFL has become, it's transcended into this global phenomenon, the NFL in itself, but then the Super Bowl has just taken it to an entirely new level. It's gone, global.
Absolutely.
So in any case, there was this. You got to go back and look at it for yourself to be your own judge. But there was a very, very slight tug of the jersey. But again,
I think it was more or less that his arm was wrapped around him.
And honestly, yeah,
and that's what it was. It was more or less that, yes, he was in good position and stuff like that, but it's hard not to call when his arm was wrapped around.
And yeah,
and that's really what it comes down to. Was it the game-winning call? Absolutely.
Yeah. It was a game-defining moment.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah,
now, can I say for sure that something wouldn't have happened differently if that call wouldn't have been made? No, I can't, because it was so game changing.
Right.
It took away all the time that the Eagles had to be able to do anything with that whatsoever.
Under 5 minutes, you're starting to sweat bullets.
Oh yeah.
Now let me just say this.
Okay, what's up?
Let me just say this. So I'm gonna backtrack to a few plays prior to that.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Because here's the irony. The Philadelphia Eagles are known, I believe, in the NFL, they go for it on fourth down more than any team has this season.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Here's the irony. The play that happened just before that. So that play was set up on a punt return.
Yes.
The Eagles punted.
Longest.
The Eagles punted on 4th and 2.
That's wild.
It was either 4th and 2 or 4th and 3 with about 5 minutes left in the game.
That characteristic of
that punt, and like I said, they're known for going for it.
Yeah.
That punt was returned. It was about a 60-yard punt return.
That was the longest punt return in Super Bowl history. If you watched it, you watched history be made.
Yeah.
And he had said something earlier on before they even played of, they've never had a punt return to score in Super Bowl history.
Exactly.
So he knew in his mind that
he was breaking history as he was literally.
Absolutely.
So take that into consideration. That if the Eagles do what they are known for doing, going on 4th down, and keep in mind, this is 4th and 2, 4th and 3 at the longest.
Yeah.
3 yards. You've been doing this all season. They did it 3 or 4 times that game.
Now, what was their actual field standing though? Like, where were they at yardage wise for
they
that one?
were. I don't
Do
know.
you know off the top
I
of your
don't know
head?
off the top of my head. I want to say they were. They weren't inside the 50.
Okay.
Because again, if they were inside the 50, that 4th and 2, they were outside the 50. They were in their own territory at the time,
So-
which is like,
Yeah.
I want to say actually they might have been somewhere between the 40 and the 35 in their own territory.
Okay. So, I mean, and I can understand that call then. You know what I'm saying?
Well-
You don't want to accidentally set them up for something with that little time, but
They didn't expect.
serendipity.
I'm just saying.
Serendipitous.
They didn't plan on old buddy.
Yeah.
The point was to
Number
kick
19.
it. The point was to kick it, kick it deep enough, okay, where you're gonna do down the ball, whatever, you know what I'm saying, start at the 25,
Yeah.
or you're gonna tackle the punt returner inside, the 35 in their own territory.
Absolutely.
He broke one. He broke 2, and then he did a reverse and ran to the other side of the field, and it was just
And had a wall.
my
And had
god,
a wall.
and had a wall, and
Yeah. And
the rest,
almost made it in. He was so close.
and that
boy.
is what ultimately set up that play.
Yeah.
Where the controversial call. So I was shocked at the fact that they didn't go for it.
Yeah.
And so, it's one of those things where, karma comes back to
My
get you.
heart goes out to number 24
Yeah.
for everything that he is going through mentally himself,
Yeah.
for other people are putting him through. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
things,
yeah,
things
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. They
Yeah.
panned to him for a moment on the sidelines. And I'm like, man, let this man have his moment of man.
Man,
You know what I mean?
shout out to him.
But my kids were pointing out too. So the narrators, I can't think of the
analysts and commentators.
The commentators, thank you. Man, they were ruthless.
Oh,
they
yeah,
were
yeah, yeah.
so ruthless.
Yeah, they were.
It was time for us to kick the field goal, right? Kansas City to kick the field goal. At the end, they were just like, yeah, but remember that he missed the one earlier. Remember, he missed the one earlier.
They made it a
I'm
point.
like,
And the thing about it is that punt that he didn't miss, bro. Like when I say, it's hard enough to kick a 35, 45 yard field goal on an NFL field, period.
Mm-hmm.
You know how hard it is to hit the goalpost? Now, you know how skinny these uprights are.
Yeah.
And you either typically are wide right, wide left, or you're straight through the uprights.
Uh-huh.
Well, the kick that he missed earlier in the game hit the goal post. And I'm talking about it was like a gong. And it rang, bro. And I was just like, well, hey, look at it this way. That's like very hard to do.
Yeah.
I mean, in the sake of that. But yeah, he missed the field goal, which, like I said, everything was going the Eagles' way. And it came down to that punt return. And it came down to that call.
It did.
It is what it is. Ultimately, I take it 38-35 was your final score in Super Bowl 57 with the Kansas City Chiefs being the victor. A lot of history was made in the sense in which this is Patrick Mahomes' second Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Is it his second MVP?
Ooh, I don't know.
'Cause
I couldn't say that because I know that he got season MVP, but as well as Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl
MVP,
MVP,
and then like leading yards and stuff like that. I was looking at his stats.
I think it was his second. I think it's his second Super Bowl MVP, and I think it's his third MVP of the season. Maybe.
Okay.
It might be.
I'm
I
not
saw a graphic where he had 2, 2, and 3 of something, so I can only imagine
I did
that's
see that
what
as
it is. Where
well.
he's sitting down.
Yeah.
So the legacy of Patrick Mahomes. I mean, it's already cemented in the sense he's got 2 championships already, and he's only I think, how old is he? 23.
He's very young.
23 years old.
Okay, so Rugga chimed in. What's up, Rugga?
What up, though? Hey,
yeah.
that's our unofficial producer right there.
That's it. He goes,
him
"Is
and
that
Casey. Yeah.
Avi maintaining the building?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and talk to him. That's Rugged Nugget TV. Yes.
So he said yes, second MVP for him.
Second MVP.
There you go.
So Patrick Mahomes is he is already cementing his legacy, man.
And my oldest son too. He was talking some of that ish during the thing. He was like,
Oh, yeah.
Tyreek.
Wow.
Tyreek. I know. Listen,
Wow.
I'm
Yeah, well, let us know. Chime in, guys.
Yeah.
We want to know, how you felt. Ultimately, the Kansas City Chiefs are Super Bowl champs. Shout out to them. I am sure Patrick Mahomes and several of them will be going to Disneyland.
There you go.
All right.
I'm going to Disney.
That is it. That is it.
But also, I wanted to shine light on this too with the Super Bowl with the Kelsey brothers.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah.
So their mother being in there, that was one of the moments that I took a moment to talk
dope.
to my boys with it too, and I was just like, man. Imagine being that mom that you are so happy for one son, but then the other has now also lost.
Man, but look, but the fact that they both were in the Super Bowl,
that were in the Super Bowl,
which has never happened
together.
And she made history, by the way, Avian. I don't know if you knew that or not, but like she made history to where like she's being interviewed and she's.
I thought that, and I guess I'm wrong, but the Peyton boys. I thought they played each other one time in the Super Bowl.
No, they did.
Didn't they?
I thought they did. They did, didn't they?
I thought so.
That sounds familiar.
No, they. Rugga, I know you know. They did play each other because the younger brother Eli won.
Manning.
Yeah. It was the Colts versus the Giants.
Yeah. Right, I'm not wrong there, am I?
It's either that. They may have played each other in a conference game, in a divisional title, in a championship game, maybe.
But not in the Super Bowl.
I don't think it was. We can find that out. But no, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Because she's been touted. I don't know her name, but she's been touted though as the first mother to have two sons play each other in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Which is dope because did you see her jacket?
Yes, it's split.
It was split down the middle, Eagles, and then she even took it down to her shoes. So her jacket, her jersey she wore, the front was Kansas City, the back was Eagles, and they both said Kelsey. Oh. Right, with the split numbers. Yeah. And then her shoes, she had a Kansas City shoe on and she had an Eagles shoe on. So she was split real talk. And then her jacket, a jean jacket was dope, was split down. Half and half Eagles, and she was rocking the part, bro.
I got you.
Yeah.
Let's see. So
yeah, she was definitely rocking the part.
Rugga chimed in with us. So he said 2 SB MVP. So it's two-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time NFL MVP, and 3 AFC titles. And no, they did not play
each other in the Super Bowl. I think it was a divisional championship game, or it was a playoff game in which they played, and that I think was the first. It was either the first or the second Super Bowl that Eli ended up going to. It might have been his first.
Yeah.
He kicked his brother out of the season to go on to and that was kind of like the passing of the torch with those boys. Because they're both
Manning
great.
Brothers, man.
Yeah, they're both great. They got a podcast now.
Do they?
They do. They have a podcast or a show where they're just living life and having fun.
That's amazing.
So
yeah, Mama Kelsey's jersey was fire, Rugga.
It was, man.
Totally agree.
It definitely
and
was.
Let's see, Avi twisted my locks for Sacred Takeover weekend. She doesn't know it's me. That's Austin from Atlanta.
There you go. Yeah. Shout out to him. There you go. See, I let you say it because every time I announce him as Austin, you know what I'm saying? I always get the. Man, I'm Rugga Nugga, man. Come on, man. I'm Crook. Jay, I'm Crook. Baby, I'm Crook. I got you, dog. That's Crook right there, man.
I know about Crook.
That's Rugga. Okay, there we go. Crook. Yeah, that's Crook. That's Rugga.
Crook, a.k.a. Rugga. You know what I'm saying? Bro. But nothing but love to you, fam. Keep it locked. We've got these stars, by the way, coming up in the Live in the Booth segment. Him, Crook, and Niecy J have a record together. I don't know if you've heard that. Avian, These Stars, the Sacred Mix, which is also featured in the upcoming film, Sacred. You know what I'm saying? So, man, there's a lot of talent.
Right.
A lot of talent here on the Gulf Coast. So,
Absolutely.
a lot of talent. So, in other news, as we get ready to dive into Live in the Booth, Mama KC here happened to chime in. I don't know if you guys happen to notice or not, but our girl Halle Berry had a bit of a fall.
Oh, I did see.
Had a bit of a fall from grace. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, Halle Berry is fine. She is fine. She was, I guess, a guest, at some event that went down And upon her being called to the podium to speak, she took a dive.
I saw it. It really broke my heart.
I'm glad that she's okay. She apparently is banged up a little bit, but that's just Halle Berry we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is a woman that, in certain aspects of her career did her own stunt work. As such, in John Wick 3, Parabellum, she is known for whooping tail and taking names. Okay, this is Halle Berry again. One of the few Bond girls who could be considered as James Bond 007's equal.
Oh.
All right, she starred in the 2002 007 film, Die Another Day, opposite of Pierce Brosnan, one of my personal faves.
Sure.
But yeah, she took a dive. She did fall.
I saw it, at a charity event.
Right.
Yeah, I saw the dive, and I did see her still get up to the podium.
She got up. Now, the thing about it, like I said, things happen. Things happen all the time.
Yeah,
I mean, now nobody talks about it, but while we are on the subject, I'm just saying, your favorite rapper in Drake has fallen on stage. Like, fallen on stage. Like, everybody, it happens to the best of us.
It's okay, Hallie. I fell like 3 different times during a show that I put on when I was in high school, okay?
There
and
you
I
go.
slipped, and boy, it was talked about forever because all you saw was my feet boop, pop straight up because I fell right on my tuchus. Okay.
There you go. There you go. But in any case, yeah, she did fall. Saying she got right back up though, and she handled it the best way one would expect a classy individual and classy professional such as Halle Berry to do, and she simply got up and she laughed it off, covered her face a little bit, and she just like kind of broke down. And it wasn't people laughing at her. It was everybody just kind of understanding the moment. And that I love to see that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? When things go wrong in showbiz, and you have the crowd that's not, you know what I'm saying, the 80-20 split, okay, not in favor of the artist or entertainer, but when it's that 50-50 and everybody understands, like she shook it off.
Yeah.
And she took a moment just like, oh my God, like,
yeah,
there goes all my accolades out the window. No, Halle, you are still the Oscar-winning Halle Berry that we love and know.
Now, do we have enough time here? But I know
Absolutely.
that on Thursday or Friday that you had some basketball news that I don't think you got to tell us. And I was kind of looking forward to hearing what you had to say because I knew that there was some shake that was going on in the basketball world. So,
and that definitely goes right into, plays on the, into the sports corner. So, Avian, are you an NBA gal at all?
I watched the game, but I have no idea who anybody is.
The same answer.
The same. I'm a good cheerer.
All good.
She's like, I don't dive deep into it, but I mean, I give them a watch or so. They get my eyes for a little bit.
That's so dope. I love it. I absolutely love it. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, so check this out. So you're familiar with who Kevin Durant is?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So there was a move that was made. The trade deadline was this past February the 9th. And basically, it is exactly just that. That is the moment in the NBA season in which there will no longer be any trades allowed moving forward. So there were a lot of teams that were scrambling, trying to figure out, what they needed, what moves had to be made, and such and such and such. And two of the biggest moves involved Kyrie Irving and also Kevin Durant. They both were moved and traded from the Brooklyn Nets to opposite teams. Now, the big trade surrounding, Kyrie, his trade destination and choice was to, in fact, reunite with LeBron James on the LA Lakers. However, the owner of the Nets, it has been reported on several different levels by several different people, the owner of the Nets made it a point not to trade Kyrie Irving to his preferred destination simply because he did not like the situation in which Kyrie did not want to no longer be a part of the team. It then became a point. Kyrie Irving is now a Dallas Maverick, teaming up with Luka Doncic, Tim Hardaway Jr., all right, and Mark Cuban over there, the Dallas Mavericks. That is Kyrie Irving now is a Dallas Maverick. Shortly thereafter, literally like the day after, Kevin Durant went to management, had a meeting, and said, I prefer to be traded before the trade deadline. Kevin Durant is now a Phoenix Sun, playing alongside Chris Paul and Devin Booker, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this shakeup is certainly that, because it is now unbalanced and shifted the I should say the race in the West, the Western Conference, where the Phoenix Suns are now, and the Dallas Mavericks are now considered to be favorites to make it to the NBA Finals. Whereas the LA Lakers, LeBron James, as you know, he is now the all-time leading NBA scorer, surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. All right. And there was moves that had to be made. Russell Westbrook was traded away, from the LA Lakers. I want to say that he is now a Washington Wizard. I will confirm that. Double confirm. I think that's where he ended up landing.
The Jazz.
The Utah Jazz. Thank you, Post Sally. I appreciate that. Post Sally got me right. I got so much stuff going on because I don't got my notes in front of me. Yes, he is now a member of the Utah Jazz.
There you go.
All right. That shipped off Mike Conley. There was a major shakeup. So the Lakers have now added Bo Mamba. Okay, and D'Angelo Russell has now gone back to the Lakers, reuniting, them again. He was traded away. He was drafted, in the first round by the Lakers in 2015. D'Angelo Russell was. He was traded away, I believe, to the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2017. So this is now reuniting since then, going back. But that's what the Lakers needed, boy. They needed some scoring. And, so they didn't get Kyrie, okay? However, I believe that the pieces that they did get, they are a better team than what they were.
Okay.
But that's the big one. The Phoenix Suns, they received Kevin Durant, but they gave away so much. They gave away like all their first round draft picks up to like the year 2029.
That's wild.
The proverbial gave away the bank, like. Bruh, they gave a lot away, and that's the talk. Did they give away too much to land Kevin Durant, considering he is past his prime?
2029.
Bruh, they gave away all the way up to 2029.
Jeez.
Multiple first round and second round draft picks.
I'm just gonna say. Yes, they gave away too much.
I think so.
I'm gonna
too.
go ahead and say, in my opinion,
I think Kevin Durant
sounds like a little much.
As prestigious of a scorer as he is, I just, bro, like in his point of where he at in his career, dude, like, bro, like I don't think he was worth all that. I just don't think he was worth all that. Now, was he worth? He absolutely, bro. This is one of the most prolific scorers in NBA history.
Yeah.
At the ease at which he scores is unbelievable, but
I just can't get over the pettiness though. Still from the Nets.
I cannot.
Kyrie.
I absolutely can't. Yeah. I absolutely.
Because not only are you being petty just because your feelings are hurt because he's trying to leave you, but then you did a disservice to the game, to something that a lot of fans and everything else were looking for. And what's the game for? The game is for the fans, man. And for the game, like, to be played at its best, and to give that to the fans would have been something, but because your own selfishness and pettiness got a hold of you, like, that's just, come on, man, do better. Do better.
I'd like you to elaborate a little bit on that. Like, I mean, what are your thoughts, Avion, like on that? You know what I mean? You don't have to necessarily watch sports, but simply simply put, though,
That
this
move.
this is an owner, and like I said, it's been reported by several ESPN affiliates that this owner, I want to say Joe, he has an interesting last name, but the owner of the Nets, it's been reported that he literally, because Kyrie wanted to be traded away, and now he was supposed to be, him and Kevin Durant together were supposed to be that that powerhouse, and the simple fact that you sent Kevin Durant to a great situation alongside Devin Booker, and not knocking Luka, but good and well Kyrie did not want to go to the Dallas Mavericks. You knew this.
Yeah, he had a grown man tantrum.
That was definitely a little typical.
Yeah, I don't think that was just all personal. When it's business moves that should have been thought about instead.
At the end of the day,
he was
yeah.
thinking with his hurt feelings. So, in power.
I mean, I guess they ended up doing okay with the Kevin Durant move to all them first rounds that it'd be like, I might have done something kind of shady with Kyrie.
Well,
but
and
look what I did with Kevin Durant.
That's at the end of the day. That's how I look at it, in the sense of them. They're like, you know what? Like, screw you. We're gonna be better off without you. Blase, blase. But ultimately, though, we talk about the players and how they get fined and their antics, not only on the court but off the court. You know what I mean?
So where's the owners held accountable for theirs?
Where's the accountability for owners?
Yeah.
Which I feel that they only make it a point when it's like they have to.
Do players not have any kind of protection against these kind of antics and their owners doing things like this? Nothing's set in place for something like
nothing.
this?
Yeah.
Because they're full with their food, and go to some place that was not in his foresight or anything else. I feel like there should be some kind of representation to try and protect them from this specifically. Now, am I saying abuse anything? No. I mean, people go out of hand with everything. I get that. Right. But what I'm saying is, where is the player's interest, the league's interest, whatever, there needs to be some kind of representation there to protect what people really want, because they're still people that you're trading.
At the end of the day,
these players are people.
Basically, the fine line, where does the humanity come into it?
Yeah, I mean, they're not just things like pieces that you can just. And I feel like a lot of it is that they're played with in that way. Which, I mean, I understand business standpoints and stuff like that too, but like I said, where is that line? And if there's a line, why not?
Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know how to call it. But I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult subject, to say the least, for sure. But I wish all the best for everyone that was traded and all of the new teams that are now being created and having to work with each other. I hope that they can set whatever is going on aside and get their focus on to where they can still take care of business and do what their job is, what their career is, what they worked so hard to get to with the NBA and things like that they don't let these maybe setbacks for now, because we don't ever know the grander scheme. Okay, we don't ever know really what and do with our life. We don't even know necessarily what's going on with Kyrie. Maybe something really needed him to be there.
Copy that.
And set things in place, because I truly believe that things happen for a reason. So hopefully they can find silver linings with everything and some beautiful works come out of it.
Hope so. Hopefully so. Mm-hmm. All right. So, having said that, if you are still tapped into the live feed, please drop your comments and let us know who is your favorite to not only win the conference, their respected conference now, but who is your favorite to make it to the NBA Finals this year based on the recent moves.
Now, I haven't ever told you who was my and I don't even necessarily have a rhyme or reason to it, except for when I was a little girl and I would kind of watch basketball games and stuff like that. Do you have a guess what my favorite team is?
We're talking NBA?
Yeah, I have a favorite team.
You have a favorite team?
I do. I do. It's not talked about too much.
No.
I mean,
I honestly have no idea.
They still sit in their own right.
I have no clue.
It's the Boston Celtics.
The Boston Celtics. And they are a favorite.
Yeah.
They are a favorite to win their respected conference this year. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and all them boys over there in Boston, they've been doing the thing.
Remember one of their players' names, but I always wanted to call him Bird, and I don't know why, but I don't even know
if that Bird?
Yeah, but I don't think that's what his name was.
Okay.
I remember I was little, right?
Okay. So Larry Bird?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he have like tattoos all over him?
Oh, you're talking about Chris Anderson, Birdman.
Yes, that's okay. So his name was Bird.
His nickname was Birdman. That's Chris Anderson.
Yes.
Yeah, he unfortunately got caught up in he got caught up in a scandal. Let's just say that.
Oh, okay.
He got caught up in a scandal. I don't know.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I don't know if it,
But
whatever. But yeah,
I
he got caught
remember
up.
him alongside like a lot of other great players that went through there. But like his tattoos and some of the things when I was a young kid, like they stuck out.
Birdman.
Yeah, Birdman.
Rugged Nugget says he's thinking Suns versus Bucks Part 2. So the Suns, the Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks showdown 2 seasons ago, when the Milwaukee Bucks won the championship. Over the Phoenix Suns. And there's a lot of people that would like to see that again, and Milwaukee is a favorite as well. So I would say this, that look, for whatever the reason, what went down and went down, for better, for worse, the rest of the NBA season is going to be very interesting to watch, to say the least.
There you go.
Just say it like that.
Hey, that's what it's about, right?
That's
the good games, the strange pairings that we never really saw coming.
That's absolutely
okay.
it.
So like, man, let's get the people talking. They did it. they did it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 12 noon here on the Gulf Coast. That means that we are about to dive into Live in the Booth, okay, where we showcase these and spotlight these independent artists. Keep it locked. We're going to have some more information coming your way. But for right now, let's dive into the first record. This is These Stars, Crook featuring Niecy J.
Forgot to give.
Hey, this is your girl Q La La, and you are listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Never let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. Aim for the stars, and maybe you will make it through. Strive for the best. I know you can make it. Won't know how far you came till you drive the spaceship. Every takeoff has a solid foundation. Black hole escaping, they say you hating. Growth is change from legit elevation. Want the end result? Patience. These stars. Shines in someone else's life. Are you the type that grinds, whether day or night? Organize, strategize, mobilize, yeah, killer might. Fight for our rights in time, this ain't no Miller Lite. Hate is heavy like gravity, ops end up mad at me. Most humans hate, it is fate that they don't elevate. Make a mistake, bring hell only for heaven's sake. Find who you are, a star, don't hesitate. These stars, they shine so bright.
Your girl Q La La, and you are listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first song in the Live in the Booth segment. That was none other than Crook featuring Nisi J with These Stars. What do you think? What do you think of that record right there, Avion? Yep.
I see you, Crook.
There
Big
you
things,
go.
big things.
There you go. Well, listen, we understand that business and life is calling. We want to thank you once again for being our very special guest today on the show. I hope we did you justice, and you've enjoyed yourself. And
I have. I really appreciate you all giving me the opportunity to speak on this and kind of get my information out to more people.
Absolutely. And we have an open door policy. You've been featured on the show. You just let me know, tap in with myself or either Brittany here. No need for you to go through the whole process again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just let us know. You feel free to sit in and be a co-host, a guest co-host, and ride the whole show out. Give us some give us and our artists that we feature some great feedback on a number of different records. So
Absolutely. Well, thank y'all so much.
Absolutely. One last time, if you would, go ahead and drop your information. Let's make sure that everybody can find you where they need to go, tap in with you.
Gotcha. For bookings, locked in with maintain.com. I am working out of God's Plan Barbershop, 3 West 9 Mile Road, Suite 10. You can purchase your RX Revive oil at Beauty Town and Town and Country Plaza, 3300 North Pace Boulevard, Suite 20.
Outstanding.
Love it.
Brittany, you got anything you want to close out with?
Yeah, I just want to say congratulations on your continued growth. I keep track of you over Facebook, and I see your little marks of like things that just keep happening and the blessings that keep coming in. And I hope they just really fall over you and they continue to just go, because I see what you're doing, girl, and I love it.
You're gonna make me blush.
It's okay. I mean, thing is too is we don't ever really know what our true path is until we start to step into that line.
I believe that.
And then when you step into that line, boy, does everything fall in place.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's like, yes, this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
It happens just like that.
right. So I hope that we hear more from you. I can't wait to see this next product that you're coming out with.
Yes,
congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Maybe in the future, later on down the road, once I'm in my ventures as well, we can work together.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
We'll be in touch.
That's
My
it.
people will get with your people.
Yeah, right.
I love it. It's what the network is all about.
Right.
Absolutely.
All right. We have some information we're going to share. We can actually do that now if you want, Brittany, or we can wait till the end of the show.
No, we can for sure. I did want to take a quick moment. I don't know if she's listening right now, but our girl, Ferlanda, a.k.a. Just Toy, a.k.a. Loyal, had a big 4-0 birthday yesterday.
A.k.a. Nurse Megan.
The a.k.a. right there. Okay.
Yes.
The AKAs of AKAs.
There you go.
I just wanted to make sure that we gave you your shout out to say happy birthday, dear.
That is it. A wonderful, beautiful happy birthday. I ain't gonna say your age over the air. I know how that goes. You can hit her up on the side. You want to know how old she is?
Oh, I did already.
Oh, okay. You did. Yeah.
I put it out there. But
she looks great.
She does.
I would not have ever.
Right?
Guess.
Yes. Ever. Okay.
I get that too. I get that a lot too, but I mean, I got quite a bit of gray in my goatee though. I'm like, how did I don't know, man.
I got some gray going.
I was like, I got some gray and I'm not 30 yet. So.
That's it. I've had gray since I was about 22.
Right.
22.
Yeah. My dad was fully gray by the time he was about 25.
you're just genetically different. You just and I said it in a good way. Like you talk about your age and all this, but you the baby of the run of the litter, so to speak. But yet, you already got gray. And
yeah, I've had gray for a while. So I mean, when I was blonde, you didn't ever notice it, but I see it.
It's a brunette thing.
When I let my dark hair fly, it does its thing.
Set it up. All right.
Yeah, so we got the Lovers and Friends event happening on Saturday. It says February 14th, but February 14th is on Tuesday, correct?
Okay, so February 14th. Okay.
Help me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that could possibly be
a typo there.
It could be.
So let me get back to you with that. But there is a Lovers and Friends Valentine's Day couples dinner as well as singles game night happening at the Blocks, I believe, correct?
It's on Valentine's Day.
Okay, on Valentine's Day.
So that is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So
February 14th.
Tuesday. Yeah, the flyer that's circulating, it does say Saturday, but February 14th is in fact Tuesday.
Absolutely.
All right.
So, and this is happening at 500 West Belmont Street in Pensacola, Florida. It is $40 for couples, $20 for singles.
AKA the Old Bunny Club.
There you go. There are VIPs, welcome, and they include roses, candles, and dinner for two. The time of the event starts at 4 p.m. and it goes until. So there's the singles game night and couples dinner. So it is lovers and friends. So everybody kind of get together and enjoy yourself on Valentine's Day, whether you're celebrating with a significant other or you just want to play some games. You know what I'm saying? So
the game night is free, by the way. The game night portion of it is free.
Okay.
So that's like thrown in as well.
There you go.
That's dope. I like that.
Yeah.
Well,
I like it when we can all come together because,
there you go.
I could get on my soapbox about this, but I won't. But I will just say Valentine's Day, okay, this holiday that has come up to just, feed in more money. And whatnot like that. Just don't get away from the fact that it's truly just supposed to be expressing love. That doesn't mean that you have to go out and spend hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars on a significant other. Taking the time to just say, things that maybe you wouldn't necessarily say. Taking those moments to really make each other feel special. That should be plenty. Whether it be your friends, family, loved ones, whatever it might be. Or yourself, for that matter. Okay?
Me and my missus, we making each other feel special because we are getting out of Dodge this weekend.
Yeah, where you going?
We'll be down in Orlando.
Oh, you going to the? Oh.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that it's Valentine's Day is Tuesday. Well, we're going to be out of town. We're leaving Friday. We're going over for the whole weekend because.
Don't you have something special coming up?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. 8-year anniversary.
Oh.
8-year anniversary. And she, in fact, actually will be a special guest on Monday.
Oh,
Miss iLLEST will be in the studio on Monday. But yeah, we're going down. We're celebrating our eighth year anniversary of being married because we've been together 19.
Yes.
We're going on 19 years together.
Mm-hmm.
But eight of those 19, we got married in 2015. So. That is going to be our anniversary / Valentine's Day. Everything we're getting away, and we are not taking the kids.
Congratulations to the Sapps, the JSapp MadStaks.
Appreciate
the
it.
Family.
We've even got special shirts made.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we got special shirts made.
Sweet.
You'll see them on Monday. We're gonna rock them.
So sweet. I'm excited.
I appreciate it. But that's gonna be a lot of fun. It's something we've never done before because every time we've gone to Universal or gone to Orlando, we've always taken the kids. And granted, they are they're above and beyond. Aaliyah is just turned 24.
Okay.
My oldest, who just gave birth to her first.
Yeah,
I'm a papa.
Yeah.
Marquise is about to turn 21, and Kiara just turned 22. Wow. She just turned 22, and Marquise is going to turn 21. So, our kids are grown.
It's time.
It's like, look, hey, y'all working, y'all got your schedule. We getting ghost.
There you go.
We'll be back.
There you go.
So, but thank you very much. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Exciting.
But Chevelle, we can go too though. I'm just saying, I'm always down to get back to Universal. I told you, man. Any chance I have to get down there and be a kid, bro, and ride Velocicoaster. That's it.
I haven't been down there in a long time.
You gotta go, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta go, bro. They've got some world-class coasters they always have, but bro, that Velocicoaster and Hagrid motorbike adventure, bro, like
R.I.P.
so
Hagrid.
dope. Yeah, Robbie Coltrane, man, we miss you, bro. We miss you. All right, guys. Well, let's dive back into these records. We got a slew of them coming up here live in the booth. Go on and drop your comments, your critique, and all of that there. Keep it locked right here. This is the Midday Live with your boy JSapp MadStak and
Brittani Kei with the Next Generation Radio. Tune into the culture, y'all.
lights like the siren sounds. Girls wanna know when you come to town. Wanna come over and hold you and let you know that's the way you hypnotize me. Saw you at the bar and I was playing it cool. Don't wanna trip or act a fool. I'm drawn to you, I wanna let you know that's the way you magnetize me. Make me a target, boy, come shoot me down. When you pull your trigger at me, make me a target, boy, come shoot me down. When you pull your trigger at me, don't wait long, 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 long. Don't wait long, 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 long. Don't wait long, 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 long. Don't wait long, long, long. Trigger at me, wait long, 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 long. Wait long, 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 long. To make me a target, yeah. Oh, oh. And pull the trigger at me. Heartbreaker, the rainmaker. You hold me back, me right, I'll catch you later. The penny dropper, the headboard knocker. The bass so good, just like a real showstopper. Know where you come from. You well off and know where you song. And I will not ease up, I will not leave you. Just wanna please you. Make me a target, boy, come shoot me down. When you pull the trigger at me, make me a target, boy, come shoot me down. When you pull the trigger at me, don't wait long, 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 long. Don't wait long, 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 long. To me a target, yeah, oh, oh. Pull the trigger at me. I wanna see you. Don't you know I wanna tease you? Play hide and seek, I'ma find you. Don't you know I wanna snatch you up? I wanna see you. Don't you know I wanna tease you? Play hide and seek, I'ma find you. Don't you know I wanna snatch you up? Don't wait long, 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 long. Don't wait long, 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 long. Don't wait long, 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 long. Don't wait long, long, long. Don't wait long, 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 long. Don't wait long, 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 long. To make me your target, yeah, oh, oh. And pull your trigger in it. And you give me that vibe, and you made me feel alright. Make me wanna spend my time, baby, for the rest of my life. See you when I close my eyes. Be the one set me free, oh. Come and dance with me. Make me feel your energy, give me what I need, oh, oh. Baby, want more of you daily. No, I can't get enough of you. You want real good love, I got real good love. Let me put this love on you. I know you're a strong woman. Heavy with the crown, no, she roll you. If you a real good man, show me a good man, and nobody gon' spoil you, spoil you, spoil you. Do anything for you, for you, for you. A bad girl just wanna hold you, hold you, hold you. Whisper sweet things in your ear. Everything that you want here, I'm right here. Just give me your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. That sun is love. Just give me your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. That sun is love. Yeah, I need the summer vibes, I need that summer love. Let me the summer fall spring, I get all the love. They make me go when we make it love, and they wanna hold me till we waking up, and they get love rhythm like roll to me. See behind me cause they just want to take hold of me. No, he got a good one, so he using me. Must be a genius, yeah, LSD. Let me put this love on you. I know you're a strong woman. Heavy with the crown, no, she roll you. If you a real good man, show me a good man. Nobody gon' spoil you, spoil you. Do anything for you, for you, for you. A bad girl just wanna hold you, hold you. things in your ear. Everything that you want here, I'm right here. Just give me your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. Some is love. Just give me your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. Some is love.
Boy, JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show. And right now, you was tuned in dopest radio station, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Yes! Hey, yo, don't need a video to show you I'm ill. Just use your ears to listen and your heart to feel. Nowadays, it's like lazy way is right. By that I mean reason why lame received is nice. Think about it, why these artists all sounding the same. Industry the reason why nobody stay in their lane. Blame the record labels and the A&Rs. Producers, the DJs, or you ain't getting off. Got free, no way, no how, can't have it. Legit without proper guidance, develop them bad habits. Why commercial not dope legit? Question the challenge. Where's the talent? Now where's the balance? I don't believe this shit. Y'all even see this shit? And it's my face, how y'all believe this shit? Every single mumble rapper trash you as a clown. Cause see me in the ring and you lasting like 2 rounds. Bring the pain, no balls for the name, no game. We gon' ride tonight. Never lame, never say to the game, no way. We gon' ride tonight. Never stop and get it poppin', we rockin', we rock. Stop, 1 and over, it's 1 and over. Never stop and get it poppin', we rockin', we hot. Stop, 1 and over. Well, ain't got no millions, space ain't on no buildings. If I did use them more, I'd need to spank y'all children. Put you in your place, take the belt off my waist. For me, it's dark, Keller, high respect, May 98. Swear to y'all, Jay will never settle. Why is that? Cause JSapp is on a different level. Better believe me when I speak, deliver clergy, I preach. While on my way to church, August 24th, and I'm free. Status, I'm real. Facts, I'm ill. Without a marketing plan, no budget, sap do kill. Ain't a matter of your swag or the cash in hand. They're smiling in your face, behind your back, they laugh. Not a Biggie fan? I can tell by your eyes. But if you ready to lie, means you ready to die. How you call yourself ill? Truly lacking the skill. Your flow is garbage, acknowledge ill is real as king of the hill. Bring the pain, no balls for the name, no game. We gon' ride tonight. Never lame, never slave to the game, no way. We gon' ride tonight. Never stop and get it poppin', we rockin', we rock. Stop, 1 and over, it's 1 and over. Never stop and get it poppin', we rockin', we hot. Stop, 1 and over, it's 1 and over. Stop, 1 and over, it's 1 and over. Stop, 1 and over, it's 1 and over. We gon' ride tonight. We gon' ride tonight. Never stop and get it poppin', we rockin', we rock. Stop, 1 and over, it's 1 and over. Never stop and get it poppin', we rockin', we hot. Stop, 1 and over, it's 1 and over.
I'm talking 30 round, 30 round. You better not come around here playing with me, cause it's going down, going down. I'm tryna put some of you out your misery. Talking 100 rounds, 100 rounds. Y'all better not come around here playing with me, cause it's going down, going down. I'm tryna put a up out they misery. You say my brother can't live with my faith, how I know you a snake. We all make mistakes, but we ain't built the same way, so I know you can't relate. Claiming you're real, but the only thing I keep peeping is all of the fake. Let you stay at my house, thought it was love, but it really was hate. Get out of line, I'ma be the one that put a in his place. My brother told me just chill, we'll turn that boy into a play. Your plan backfired on you, try to assassinate a real character. Make them folks' brain got that tape, turn it into a fucking massacre. Got the fear trying to harass me, got these running after me. I never let it get between my money, you ain't gon' play with me. I'm the type that'll get a shirt off my back, cause I'm really cut like that. The type of that'll pass out close to home and people on the train track. Glock came with a beam on it, K came with a cooler system. Everything I did came off a look, cause I'm really true to this. You must forgot I done embrace death, so death, something I don't feel. Tryna stay positive, tryna bring me out of my element. Stop playing with me. 30 round, 30 round. You better not come around here playing with me, cause it's going down, going down. I'm tryna put some of you out your misery. Talking 100 rounds, 100 rounds. Y'all better not come around here playing with me, cause it's going down, going down. I'm tryna put up out they misery. On soul. Big 40 with a K, just in case of wanna hate. Talking all that behind the wall, but you ain't wanna give me a fade. I'm a man first before anything, I'ma stand hard in that pain. Don't give a fuck about your big homie, I'ma put that in his place. Drop the top, I'm a star, smoking something off the Mars. Pull a little with a ratchet, cause I like it from bars. Ganged in with the mob, got me on their blog. Pulled over something big, something that's gon' flip a car. Green try to surround themselves around real, cause they know they. I was just a kid at 14 when the streets really overtook me. Slanging 9 at an early age, then got booked. Seeing how the prison worked, then I around and turned into a crook. See the pain in my face? Yeah, I came a long way. Never gave a about a. I'ma always do the race. Real solid, I'ma keep it cool. I'ma always beat the case. No matter how you wanna do it, I'm always ready to play. I'm talking 30 round, 30 round. You better not come around here playing with me, cause it's going down, going down. I'm tryna put some of you out your misery. Talking 100 rounds, 100 rounds. Y'all better not come around here playing with me, cause it's going down, going down. I'm tryna put up out they misery on me.
We got a pot in the safe spot. We got a pot, say lot. 2023. Oh, 2023. 2, 3. 2023. We got this shit in a headlock. All money growing like dreadlocks. I bend over the bedrock. They watch the boy like red box. We got the pot in the safe spot. We got the pot in the safe lock. We got the pot, yeah. I jumped in the game, no hopscotch. I'm fucking a 10, top notch. I love the view at the top spots. I can be chillin' in hot spots. I can be hanging with thoughts. Brody, f it if he move wrong. You better send him a headshot. You better take no leg shots. I hit the road, they print I wreck. I hit the stage, I'm killing the set. I hit the stage in a Nike vest. The way that I move, you know it's progressed. The way that I move, she wanna connect. I don't got the time for drama and stress. I got a spirit that's killing the flesh. I got a spirit that's killing the flesh. I'm on the way, she on the way, they on the way, ready and wet. I drop a song, that shit for the set. I want the PJ the way that we jet. I'm not the 2, I'm not the 3, but all my brothers keep saying I'm next. I know the game, I'm coming correct. I don't gotta flex, to me that's the flex. I hit the first, then you hit the next. I do the plan like it was a sketch. Yeah. I'm a actor one, I'm a tractor one, I'm a CEO, I'm a captain one. 2023, we got this shit in a headlock. All money growing like dreadlocks. I bend over the bedrock. They watch the boy like red box. We got the pot in the safe spot. We got the pot in the safe lock. We got the pot, yeah. We got the pot in the safe spot. We got a pot, safe lock. 2023. We got a spit in the safe spot. If I wasn't ready for it, it wouldn't happen for me, you know. Big things happening, you know. All money growing. Team surrounding me, all money growing. Yeah, man.
is your girl Q La La, and you are listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Everybody seems to have a definition of what it means to be goddess. What is goddess? What is goddess? Is she just a beautiful feminine being? I would think not. There's so much more to her than her sexuality, her physical frame. Take in her personality and her intelligence, the way she carries herself, the way she stands, her movements so regal. She knows she's a queen. The essence of who she is speaks for her. She has not to say a word. Her actions alone grants her respect and admiration of others. She walks in confidence, never arrogance, always humble, head up, back straight, and poised. Everybody wants to be a goddess, but no one is willing to go through what it takes to have that title. What have you gone through? What have you given up? What have you sacrificed to let go and let God? It begins with deity. It begins with reverencing deity, acknowledging and submitting to deity, to become deity. Think about that for a minute. That's a whole lot of growing pains. Yeah. She's a warrior, a fighter. She's a nurturer, protector. She's an ally, a confidant. She's a friend, a sister. She's a mother, a lover. She's a teacher, student. She is all things, every woman. When I look back at myself, I see my aura shining bright. I take off the veil and I realize that I am she and she is me. I hear my goddess nature rising. I hear her speaking, majestic and powerful, yet simple and loving. She puts her rod and staff in my hand. She puts her crown on my head. And she says, go, speak. Be a voice for my people. Be a voice for the culture. When I embrace and accept this call, I become who I always was, goddess, because I am.
Don't try to twist it, we not the same, then no, we different. I'm walking while you talking, slow me down with all your beer. Can't have that not on my level, watch me play my position. 007, I'm going in on a sacred mission. So what you hide don't mean a lot to me, just to be clear. I'm way beyond your type of high up a stratosphere. Super cold, hot as hell, no matter showtime. Look at me contradicting myself with these dope lines. Day and night, winning, living, turn day to night. Description, energy level, only the strong survive. Direct reflection, respect profession, just think about it. Direction moving on my own, just like on autopilot. And all around the world, I ain't the one to blame. I'm all around the best, just like my name, LeBron James. No disrespect, best of best, talking Michael too. The way I'm balling got me thinking, saying Michael who?
Every day another dollar, that's another business. Cause every day another dollar, that's another mission. Every day forever, never settle, gonna get it. So every day forever, never settle, gonna win it.
Get it poppin', no J is rockin', no way to stop him, no way to stop him. So might as well grab a chair to swatch it.
You're not on my level,
Califragilisticexpialidocious. Hillest party started, get it poppin' so precocious. Oh, you not on my level, no, you not on my level. The reason you and I different, I refuse to settle. I'm no breaking bang records, even Ingles too. The way I'm crossing the stardom, I'm dropping painful clues. Understand what I'm saying? Hill is underrated. Above beyond, I'm impeccable, that's an understatement. Loving what I do, no matter what, play by the rules. I'm loving what I do, no matter what, the love is true. Specific living is that a vision, I wanna wish it. Therefore to win it, whatever it takes, beginning, ending. Day and night, winning, living, turn day to night. Description, energy level, only the strong survive. Oh, you not on my level, no, you not on my level. The reason you and I different, cause I refuse to settle.
Every day another dollar, that's another business. Cause every day another dollar, that's another mission. Every day forever, never settle, gonna get it. So every day forever, never settle, gonna win it.
They poppin', no J is rockin', no way to stop 'em, no way to stop 'em. Might as well grab a chair to swap.
You're not on my level, no, you never will. Look to the skies, and what do I see? An open heaven, the abundance of blessings, a reflection of me. And who might I be? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm spiritually. See, there are no secrets. I play no games. I mind my own business, staying in my lane. My goal is to win this, so I stay focused. Living in this world, and I already own it. I flow undetected, under grids, over radars, leaping over mountains, running up walls, standing on water, walking through fires. Earth keeps me grounded, wind takes me higher. I am visionary, prophetess, organic, metamorphic. I see it, I speak it, bread of life, living waters. Learning to relinquish control gave me true power. Now I stand in confidence of what I know, so I say to you, there's no need to compete to be on my level. This race is already won. My biggest competition was never you, it was me. And self, I've overcome. You're not on my level, no, you never will.
You made the earth shake. Something about you made my heart quake. We danced all night long on the floor, the floor. Walk up to me, talk up to me. Say you see something you like, come get it. A showdown for me, perform now with me all night long. Something about the way you look at me, and something about the way you touch me. Don't rush the thing, take time with me. Seduce me with your eyes. And if you see another looking at me, don't walk away, no jealousy. Cause it is more fun when it's more for me. So won't you play along? Ruler, the pursuer, make me fly out the hero. Ruler, how they do make me fly out the hero. Can you take me high to the sky tonight? Ruler, the pursuer, make me fly out the hero. Something about the way you hold me, static, electric, consume me. The beat bang and so we hang all night long. Walk up to me, talk up to me. Sweet, summer, sweet, come get it. A showdown for me, perform now with me on and on. Something about the way you look at me, and something about the way you hold me. Don't rush the thing, take time with me. Slowly ride my ways. And if you see another looking at me, don't walk away, no jealousy. Cause it is more fun when it's more for me. Eat for this, my body craves. Ruler, the pursuer, make me fly out a hero. Ruler, how they do make me fly out a hero. Can you take me high to the sky tonight? Ruler, the pursuer, make me fly out a hero.
What's happening? This your boy JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show, and right now you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
iLLEST.
Wanted to go to the pros, then fell in love with the flows. Hooping was all that I love, then fell in love with the. I was just trying to be Kobe, then fell in love with the dope. I gotta get it by any means, hustle is all that I know. I used to study the grades, I used to play back they tapes. From Kobe to Tupac to Michael, from Nas to Magic to Nate. I used to dig in the crates, I couldn't stop at no breaks. Surrounded myself with the real, excluded myself from the face. Took up my anger with ball, hit up my pen with the bars. Ain't talking mollies and perks, I'm talking lyrics that's hard. Just started killing these rappers, they used to say I was hard. My flow was out of this world, I'm talking Venus and Mars. Now I just ride foreign cars, now I just stack on the K. I gotta make it for real, I do whatever it takes. There's no option to me, learned that from Lloyd Banks and Nip. Hustle, it gotta be grand, yeah, I learned that from Tip. I keep the thing on my hip, I try my best not to slip. I try my best to hold on, I tightened up with my grip. It took some time to get here, I ain't blow up off the rip. And I'm still chasing my dream, chasing the dough, make it flip. I used to hoop, dream I would be in the league. Dream of them chanting my name, Andre for MVP. That went away after a while, I fell in love with the cheese. I fell in love with the music, music is all that I need. Hoop dreams, I was just so young, with some hoop dreams. I was just so young, with some hoop dreams. I was just so young, with some hoop dreams.
Hey, just that with some hoop dreams. Anything for a dub. Had the highest confidence, man, everyone was a scrub. Compared to me and Dre, we was the hottest in the city. Laced our sneakers up and went to war for college recognition. Facts, Dre was my shooter, I'm pass first, let my eat. I used that same mentality, brought it to the streets. Do anything to see my get ahead. Life's a gamble, bet on black and make sure that you tread softly. Hoop dreams, I had visions on making it the pro. Was therapeutic, I had to use it to calm my soul. Was my drug and I abused it, it kept control. Got me on a high every time I used it, it took my soul. Hoop dreams, I had visions on making it the pro. Now I'm doing music, I really do this shit, hear my flow. Went from breaking they ankles, rocking them to the flow. Now I'm rocking mics, just throwing panties at every show.
I used to hoop, dream I would be in the league. Dream of them chanting my name, Andre for MVP. That went away after a while, I fell in love with the cheese. I fell in love with the music, music is all that I need. Hoop dreams, I was just so young, with some hoop dreams. I was just so young, with some hoop dreams. I was just so young, with some hoop dreams.
It's your girl G Princess with the VIP Lounge, and you're tuned in right now to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. You know the saying, it's poppin'.
Been in this game, respecting they know my name. Been in my lane forever, say no to lane. more the body type, me the body right. In the days, make waves like tsunami height.
Step up off the plane, all white forces. Weather feeling like she's this gorgeous. Difference between us, I'm hot and I mean it, you know. Difference between us, I'm hot like a scenic for show. Every day living, another day winning. With my day ones, more time since beginning. Tried to tell us what our future was, now they hope. Tried to tell us what our future was, now they choke. Gasping for air, they can't believe the moves. Status is clear, can't believe the shoes. Hear the youth speak, call me old school. Fly pressure, show them how to make their own jewels. Does it a lie? Past tense, spin did it. Laugh it off, knuckleheads, they don't get it. Another day, another dollar, they know the deal. Another day, another follower, they know who ill. You know my flow right, you know my dough right. No way I spit like, you know the click tight. Believe it's so nice, it's what I spit like. Forever in it to win it, I'm spitting all hype.
Been in this game, respect and they know my name. Been in my lane, forever say no to lanes. More the body type, me the body right. In the days, make waves like
yo, this ain't no thing to me. Just plain old rap, this ain't no AMC hit, although I break bad. Told you one too many times, now getting tired. All my life, no nil. Sick of liars, go get it, long as you don't miss it. In the morning, the recollection is so vivid. Picture perfect, certain hurting, they feelings worth it. Special needs, VIP means special person. Tick tock, spit it hot, just let it rock. They call me Michael Jackson, bad, I'll make it pop. Torch flames, guest appearances all the same. Force my way into the game with a famous saying. Know the level, skill is absurd, blast off. 007 license to kill, word is born. King is calm, who will is that? Tell a sexy mommy clap if she feeling set. Clap for me, mommy, just clap for me. Now clap for me, mommy, just clap for me. Clap for me, mommy, just clap for me. Now clap for me, mommy, just clap for me.
Been in this game, respect and they know my name. Been in my lane, forever say no to lanes. More the body type, me the body right. In the days, make waves like tsunami high. Been in this game, respect and they know my name. Been in my lane, forever say no to lanes. More the body type, me the body right. In the days, make waves like tsunami.
This is a hell of a life, gotta admit one thing. Loving my life, put that on everything. Thank the Lord above for all that I have. Keep the money coming, running back and forth to the stash. Look how I'm getting out of lessons coming disguises. Talking time in spent, coming out with surprises. 10 years raw, looking for 10 more. Say the future is bright, got the sun on call. For progression is the message that I'm sending these haters. Soon as a dotted line sign, now I'm they favorite. Say progression is the message that I'm sending these haters. Soon as a dotted line sign, oh now I'm they favorite. Hold on.
Been in this game, respect and they know my name. Been in my lane, forever say no to lanes. For the body type, be the body right. In the days, make waves like tsunami high.
I got 12 birds floating in the nickel-plated rock. Gotta wait up for the move to know it's safe to go outside. From the dirty, dirty third, push the speakers through the floor. Or the choppers in the seat, Cadillac you live below. I run cash me. I run cash me. I run cash me. So fresh and so clean, never look so neat. I run cash.
Sliding in my city, stacked life for my hat. Where I'm at, Ogden, Utah's on the map. The Beehive State, bitch, don't play. Disrespect, and get that out. Great, it ain't safe. It ain't safe. If it ain't ready, stay your ass in your place. Jump up out the whip, all of my gon' drip. How it stay so wet, splashing out the ship. I stay way too smooth, every step slick. Adding up the numbers, stay far from a lick. He ain't right with the game, none of his boys either. Chop it up and take a loss, you with the wrong people.
I got 12 birds floating in the nickel-plated rock. Gotta wait up for the move to know it's safe to go outside. From the dirty, dirty third, push the speakers through the floor. Or the choppers in the seat, Cadillac you live below. I run cash me. I run cash me. I run cash me. So fresh clean, never look so me. I run gas.
That is clear. Gang know we running too. Cashmere, whole different cloth too. Every day think about it when I'm waking up. Is this my last breath or is it coming up? Get it poppin', never stopping, never giving up. Get it poppin', never stopping, always get it crunk. What the problem is? Got a problem, kid? Guess so, cause we grown, you ain't known this. Stack life, who am I? Illest, I kill it. Always 100, tell the truth cause I feel it. Make my way to the back, got my team in the back. Stack life, that right, what I mean when it's slap. Yo, we got the flow, yo. We got the dough, yo. Clean cut, cashmere, so Avado. No matter what, don't give a fuck. Bitter off.
I got 12 birds floating in the nickel-plated rock. Gotta wait up for the move to know it's safe to go outside. From the dirty third, push the speakers through the flow. All the choppers in the seat, Cadillac, you live below. I run cashmere. I run cashmere. I run cashmere. So fresh and so clean, never look so me. I run cashmere.
Stack life in the building. NY Bangers. iLLEST. The only key to success is to never give up, to never quit. You dig? Let's go!
Money long, never letting up. Forever strong, so I'm stepping up. King is calm, no I'm held up. Forever on, never letting up.
Stardom amazing. In fact, the fact can't be debated. No. That's cause I chased it. Chasing me, yes, patiently waiting. Yes, he invading. They do they thing, don't look my way. Keep my eyes locked on my mission. What that made me crazy ill. Understand, common land, burn the city, curse. Make it worse, hell on earth, church is overworked. Only wave of saving grace to focus on a goal. That's right. Leaders hustle, teach it, release it, feel gold. Now you want and all it took was you, look at God. Now you want, they say that's you, fool, oh my God. Now you want and all it took was you, now look at God. Now you want, they say that's you, oh my God.
Chasing dreams, repeating, that's till I die. See, I've been patiently waiting, that's till my time. They steady hating, debating if we gon' fly. We getting paid for them haters, no matter lie.
Money long, never letting up. Forever strong, so I'm stepping up. King is calm, no I'm held up. Forever on, never letting up.
Through when I shoot, red line and dash in the coupe. You know this flash is a rule, therefore my flash is improved. Ladies love how I do, even more when I choose. Like who the handsome one with braids? Oh, that's Sapp in a suit. Yo, I'm locked and loaded, zoning on cloning. Battlefield, swing swords like Conan. Nah, never imposing. Pop the top and pour out that potion. Time compelled, she is me, one-on-one figure, yeah, that's key. iLLEST, number one, yeah, that's me. Now you want and all it took was you, look at God. Now you want, they say that's you, fool, oh my God. Now you want and all it took was you, now look at God. Now you want, they say that's you, oh my God.
Chasing dreams, repeating, that's till I die. See, I've been patiently waiting, that's till my time. They steady hating, debating if we gon' fly. We getting paid for them haters, know how to lie.
Money long, never letting up. Forever strong, so I'm stepping up. King is calm, no I'm held up. Forever on, never letting up.
Let's go! Chasing dreams, repeating, that's till I die. See, I've been patiently waiting, that's till my time. They steady hating, debating if we gon' fly. We getting paid for them haters, know how to lie.
Money long, never letting up. Forever strong, so I'm stepping up. King is calm, no I'm held up. Forever on, never letting up.
Let's go!
Money long, never letting up. Forever strong, so I'm stepping up. King is calm, no I'm held up. Forever on, never letting up.
What's happening? This your boy JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show, and right now you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. iLLEST! All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for today. We appreciate everybody for tapping in as usual via the live feed on all of our different pages all around social media. Greatly appreciated. We appreciate those that tapped in with us via the app. And if you haven't, make sure that you head on over to Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and you download the free app. There you have it. You can take us with you on the go wherever you go. And be sure to tap in and listen to all of your favorite R&B, hip hop, gospel, jazz, and more 24/7, no matter where you are. All right. If you haven't as well, please head on over to Facebook. Make sure you like the official Midday Live Facebook page. A lot of what we discuss on the show will be posted to that page. All right, as well as the live stream as well can be viewed from that page, is also from Brittani Kei. Brittani Kei's page, or JSapp MadStak, my official Facebook page and or YouTube page as well. Oh, I'm sorry, Facebook page and the official YouTube channel. So you head on over to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for me, all right? And keep everything locked in. You know, I got music dropping, we got movies and projects, we got a lot of stuff happening. So there's a lot of stuff on par that you can stay up to date with, you guys. Rugga Nugga, we appreciate it. Another great afternoon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for tapping in. We greatly appreciate you. All right, so Ms. Brittani Kei, you got anything else you'd like to chime in on?
Yeah, for sure. I know a lot of times we can just get really caught up in everyday's moves and everything that we're doing, especially, you know, when you got to really hit that grind and get your business going, whatever it may be, whatever your hustle may be. I just want you to make sure that you're taking a second to take a breath. And remember that you got to take care of you. Otherwise, everything else can't get taken care of. I know it's very easy to just completely wear yourself down and out, but make sure you're taking care of yourself. And remember that sometimes, you know, we got to be patient because we have to go through the worst to get to the best. And just make sure you're learning and growing and moving and everything else. So I just want to send everybody else off on that note. I hope that your week gets started great. And if you didn't have such a great morning, hopefully we helped turn you around with some good laughs and entertainment from us. And much love to everybody.
Well stated. Thank you much, Brittani Kei. Like I told you, man, she's the best host one could ask for. All right. Keep me on my toes, that's for certain.
Thank you.
Right.
Hey, look, we're a duo, okay?
That's
I
it.
would not be anything without you here. So I'm grateful for you as well.
Dynamic at that. All right, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have anything else. Brittani pretty much summed it all up. You guys out there making moves, keep your head high, no matter what. Keep pushing forward. All right. You know, setbacks happen for reasons that we sometimes can't always explain. You just gotta take the good with the bad with the good, and find the balance in life and keep pushing forward. All right. For anyone out there that has aspirations and dreams to do big things in life, I leave you with this one saying: dreams do not work unless you do. And that is it. Till next time, till tomorrow, that is. This is your boy, JSapp MadStak, and
Brittani Kei, and we are with RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Catch the Midday Live tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. iLLEST! What's happening? This your boy JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show, and right now you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Bet you feel it too. Supporting all things, so what if you despise it? No matter what, got my back, co-pilot the flyers. Forever do or die, exposure to the limelight. Other chicks past tense, call it my sight. Where do we go from here? How about a private lair? The destination is for you to choose, and we there. Suppose you all I know, if so then so be it. Put my life on hold to join, you'll believe it. No matter what they say, forever in time I'ma stay. You be my exotic flower, I'ma be your vase. Love how the sun reflect off your skin, glistening. Hope the haters hear me, I hope they listen in. So what the gossip is all opinion or all they lies? Must have had X-ray vision, you seen the truth inside.
All that I want, all that I need, all that I be, all that I see, all that I know, all that I know. All that I want, all that I need, all that I be, all that I see, all that I know, all that I know.
Absolute truth. All I know is you. You are the inspiration for the love inside the booth. Don't speak for no one else, only my feelings are recorded. Although it's human confusion, sometimes gets distorted. Don't have to play both sides on the same team. So say that stamina for better, like, nah, I mean. I wanna ride a position, we underneath the sheets. Take each other's breath away for us all to speak. Love how I play the game, realest, keep it loyal. Don't wonder why you stay cheesing, reason why you spoil. That's a good thing, the way you stole my heart. Forever together, never will we be torn apart. Never keep me out the streets, call it stress free. No longer run around town with the mother freaks. It's like them sailing ties, you and I, who we kidding? That's what it is, family life, baby, I could dig it.
All that I want, all that I need, all that I be, all that I see, all that I know, all that I know. All that I want, all that I need, all that I be, all that I see, all that I know, all that I know.
Don't know it all, but what I know for certain that she love me. Far from perfect, though I wanna be the perfect husband. You the perfect lady, ain't no other ending. Keep it coming, no longer lusting for other women. One and only dedicated is the way to be. Got you covered completely, baby, from A to Z. Crossing all my T's, dotting all my I's. Butterflies are the feeling when you look in my eyes. Nothing to it, love is proven, so act foolish. Dinner table, nightclub, or the movies. Always sing together, that's everywhere we go. Perfect explanation, that's cause you all I know. All I know, that's right, all I know. Don't need no other lady, that's cause you all I know. All I know is sing together, that's everywhere we go. Perfect explanation, in fact you all I know.
You all that I want, all that I need, all that I be, all that I see, all that I know, all that I know. All that I want, all that I need, all that I be, all that I see, all that I know, all that I know.
What's happening? This your boy JSapp MadStak from the Midday Live Show, and right now you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
iLLEST.